episode of Dramayoz. That is right, everybody. It's been a hot minute since I've done one of these. For any of the VOD watchers, I will be including timestamps in the description below, so it's easier to watch the VOD. Because, I mean, it's going to be fairly long. There's a lot of stuff to go over. I've pre-prepared a docket and everything, and yeah. But yeah, it's been a hot minute since the last time I actually put effort into covering YouTube drama slop. But I decided today I'm going to do something a little bit different, okay? I'm going to go back to my my origins, all right? The Femyoz origin story. And have an unpopular opinion, okay? Because I think that unpopular opinions are fun to have, especially when they're objectively correct. With that being said, this first segment is the just chatting segment. So again, for any VOD watchers, timestamps will be in the description below if you don't want to watch me talk to my chat for however many minutes. And yeah. Hello, Angel HH, Augie HRT, Fixie Pixie, Scrumble, Daniel Barry, Amanda Lynn, Lewis Black, and Zoyman. Is that a Femyoz I see? You better believe it is. And today we're going to be talking about ChudLogic. Yes, this, this mole rat you see on screen right here is the man we're going to be talking about today. Because when he was 33, he thought that it would be perfectly normal. Well, actually, he didn't think that. He knew it was wrong and did it anyway. To have a very sexual encounter and potentially relationship with somebody who was 18 or who we perceived to be 18. Now, it turned out that the person was lying about their age and that they were actually 17. But on the basis of what Chud knew to be the case, we'll be charitable and assume that he simply believed her when she said that she was 18. With that being said, it doesn't magically make it not incredibly weird. I'm sorry, but an 18-year-old is young enough to be in high school. A 33-year-old is a grown-ass adult working a full-time job. I think it's very obvious that there is a very clear and unambiguous discrepancy in their social maturity, their mental maturity, their financial stability, right? The power dynamic is going to be insane, right? Any reason that you would agree that it's wrong for, say, for instance, a 31-year-old to date a 17-year-old, you would obviously apply to, I don't know, a 33-year-old and an 18-year-old, right? I don't think that's that much of a stretch. Hell, if there was a 25-year-old and a 17-year-old, I would think, wow, you're kind of a freak. I'm not going to lie. That's not normal. You shouldn't be doing that. So I'm fairly consistent when it comes to this specifically. But yeah, that's sort of what we're going to get into. I'm hoping that, oh boy, it's been such a long time. It's been such a long time since I've done one of these. 33 and 18 is gross. Absolutely. Anyways. Larissa watched Bunk plus Femi kiss on cam another 109 times today. That's crazy. Yeah, no, literally. What's funny is that we ousted somebody from our own community for this very reason, right? This is why we kicked out Raven, which it's a long story. I don't want to get into it. It's some internal drama, for some very similar shit. Also, hello, Olivia Bean. I haven't seen you in so long. Yo, it's so good. Dude, Olivia Bean is an OG for anyone that doesn't know. Welcome back. Saying, shit, I'm still a mod, and yeah, Chud was creepy for robbing the cradle. Not criminally guilty, but goddamn, it's a sketch. Yeah, like nobody is saying that he's a criminal, that he broke the law. The age of consent in the UK is actually 16, right? But for the same reasons that it would, regardless of legality, be wrong for him to fuck a 16-year-old at 33, it is also wrong for him to fuck an 18-year-old at 33. Those are both high schoolers. Like best case scenario for ChudLogic, he perceived it to be the case that he was sexually interacting with somebody that was freshly out of high school. I think any reasonable person will understand why there's an issue with that. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just too fucking reasonable, and maybe actually it would be better to just sweep for ChudLogic. Who knows? Because that's what people seem to be doing. This is something that I've wanted to talk about for quite some time now, but I'm not generally liked in commentary, so nobody's gonna care. However, I mean, I'm not the first person to make this argument. So yeah. Anyways, this is like the only chat outside of the anime community that even notices that lol. Yeah, it's Anyways, you'd be happier if you bought a BMW. Is that so? Is that so? It helps with gender dysphoria. Is that true? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people would conflate legality with morality. Femyoz is very based and unliked by commentary community. Yeah, like if I give a hot take, nobody in commentary is going to take it seriously. If Bunk gives a hot take, people are probably going to take it a little bit more seriously. And then if, I don't know, other people say the same hot take, it becomes kind of like a lukewarm take, or like, I don't know, maybe the normal take, which is what it should have been. I think that anyone outside of the commentary community that's observing it would see my take as the normal one. Like, hey, by the way, if you're 33, maybe you shouldn't be fucking an 18-year-old. That's weird. That's creepy. That's disgusting. Like, that's insane. You're like twice their age. What are you doing? Anyways. I somehow checked if you were streaming it almost to the perfect time. It's like I sensed it with the force. Let's go! Hi, Femyoz, what happened this time? We're gonna get into the ChudLogic stuff, alright? We're gonna get into the ChudLogic. I'm just gonna be yapping for a couple more minutes with you guys, alright? I'm gonna be talking about my general takes, my positions, etc. And, yeah. Turkey Tom could say something very anti-Semitic and I'd still love him and think he's very, very pretty. Well, I don't know why that's a side tangent you're going on, but I digress. My parents have a 13-year age difference. Well, it's not the age gap itself, right? For instance, I would argue that a 40-year-old and a 53-year-old is not predatory by any metric, right? It's gonna have more to do with the proportion of time that they've existed for, right? So, like, for instance, a 15-year-old and a 20-year-old is weird. That's creepy, right? But a 25-year-old and a 30-year-old, that's pretty normal. I don't have an issue with that. Yeah, it's also going to be the maturity difference in many different regards, right? So those are the main things that I'm going to be talking about today. Anyways. BMW is the staple trans girl car, and after I bought one, the depression was gone. Yeah, well, I don't know. Anyways, I want to get into the main meat of the topic, okay? I've made a docket. A 14-year-old and a 1-year-old is a very weird age gap. True. Exactly. But that doesn't mean that, like, I don't know, like a 60-year-old and a 73-year-old would be bad. That's, like, pretty normal. So, with that being said, I kind of want to get into the content side of things, okay? All right? After I drink some water, of course.
Content warning, abuse.
Ah!
I did not mean to play yet. Jesus Christ.
Anyways. I don't hate Turkey Tom. I just think he's cringe and lazy. I don't really have many opinions on Turkey Tom. I don't really know the guy. I don't really watch his content, so... Yeah, I don't know. It's just like slop to put on in the background at most. So, yeah, I don't have any strong opinions on him. Anyways, with that being said, let's see here. Over 3 years ago, in January of 2021, of almost 4 years ago now. Holy shit. In a few days, this will be 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago, in January of 2021, Destiny decided to do a video or a segment on stream talking about the ChudLogic allegations. This is where it comes from. The thread that he's reading, I mean. It doesn't come from Destiny. Destiny's not making the allegations. Instead, he's doing the opposite. He's sort of sweeping for ChudLogic, right? So I want to get into that because people are aware that these messages exist. They're aware that ChudLogic did this. They're aware that the messages are real. But maybe Destiny's defense is so good that it doesn't matter if they're real. You know, what he's doing is actually morally justifiable, and there's just nothing wrong with the messages. You know, we'll have to see what Destiny has to say on the matter. So he's going to read this thread, and I guess we'll both give our thoughts.
Meme voice thing? Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll read this better. My bad. Content warning, abuse, sexual things, grooming. I wish I knew how to word things properly, and the fact that
Why does he sound like a robot?
this isn't something I want to do doesn't help, but I feel morally obligated to say something as to improve the safety of young people in the online leftist community. A thread.
The fact that Chud was in the leftist community is baffling to me.
Fuck off. I'll read this however the fuck I want to do, you dumb fuck.
Dog, why are you so aggressive? You haven't even read the thread yet. What are you doing?
If you are related to me, I beg you, don't read this. I don't want this. I don't want to carry the shame of what I let happen to me be in your minds. Jesus, fuck, this person must have been fucked. Wow, we're about to read some crazy shit. We're about to read some crazy shit in this thread.
I'm gonna be real. I don't care about this. I don't like. What is this commentary? Oh boy, I bet it's gonna be crazy. Just read the damn thing.
I joined the Discord of a certain breadtuber earlier last year, and I experienced grooming from the person who the server was centered around. This person was ChudLogic. Before I get into his faults in this, I'll mention mine. I lied about my age, saying I was 18 plus, when in reality I was 17.
So that's like a 1 year difference, right? So it's gonna be the case that ChudLogic thought he was fucking an 18-year-old high schooler, not fucking. God damn it. I need to be a little bit more specific. Wanting to fuck an 18-year-old high schooler, rather than a 17-year-old one, or best case scenario, an 18-year-old that just graduated from high school. I guess it would depend on the time of year it was. What time of year were the messages from?
And I posted not safe for work content of myself that ChudLogic saw.
Yeah, he like reads like 2 words, then immediately poisons the well. It's very strange.
These mistakes haunt me, as they are extremely embarrassing for me to look back on.
Like, keep in mind, like, it's the discrepancy is like 1 year, right? Well, the difference between 17 and 18 is fairly marginal, right? I think that the much bigger age gap is the age gap between ChudLogic and this person, regardless of whether or not they're 17 or 18, right? Like, what is the major maturity difference between somebody that is 17 and 364 days old and somebody that's 18? What is the fundamental distinction other than a legal one? I would say that morally, they're both reprehensible. They're both bad, and you shouldn't do either of them if you are 33 years old. It's very obvious. But I'm guessing that Destiny is going to do the thing where it's like, well, you see, she lied about her age. This, therefore, means that ChudLogic is necessarily completely vindicated and did no wrong. Well, that's fucking stupid. That's not how it works, right? It's still wrong for him, as a 33-year-old, to have sexual interactions with somebody that he perceives to be young enough to be in high school. Like, that's a high schooler.
Looking back, for this, I'm sorry. Okay. Now, onto the faults of ChudLogic, who I'll be calling CL from now on. CL engaged me privately in DMs first. Although it's true, I could have deleted a message that I sent first, so this screenshot isn't hard proof, but you'll have to take my word on it. ChudLogic, message her. Boom. ChudLogic, message.
Yup, that is him. Oh wait, I should move over here because Destiny's in the opposite corner.
After this, over the course of many months, ChudLogic continued to make inappropriate comments to me. Some of them I'm embarrassed to say made me feel special and attached, but many also made me uncomfortable, even at the time. Here are some of the things I found particularly troubling. So when we are looking for groomer-like comments, for making somebody feel special and attached, right?
Yeah, that's one of the things that you could do. Are you arguing against that? What? Yeah, that's something that a groomer might do. They would want their grooming victim to be attached to them. Like, if their grooming victim wasn't attached to them, how would they... I'm sorry. Alright, we'll just play. I
don't even know. We're looking for things that are like trying extra fucking hard to make somebody seem like really special, emphasizing the fact that they're young and special, emphasizing the fact that he's old and knows, maybe something like that, maybe, possibly. And then she said she was uncomfortable at the time. We're looking back on her, maybe...
Hold on, it doesn't even matter if she was uncomfortable at the time, right? It definitely doesn't help if she wasn't comfortable with it, right? But even if she was comfortable with it at the time, it is still incredibly fucking weird for ChudLogic, who was 33, to be having sexual conversations with somebody who is young enough to be in high school. I don't know how many times I have to reiterate it. It's really fucking obvious. Just think about it for 3 seconds, like a normal person.
Pushing back, being like, I don't know how I feel about this, I'm not very comfortable, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Here are some of the things I found particularly troubling. Now, this person is trying to Me Too this person, and they're posting logs, so we're gonna guess, okay? These logs are probably like the worst things that they can find.
Dog, just read the messages.
Ha ha ha, I'm going to penetrate the shyness.
Yeah, that's like a weird thing to say to a high schooler when you're 33. Like, that's crazy, right? So this is in March, right? So this is towards the end of the school year, right? So this is going to be somebody that's like a senior in high school, right? It's most likely the case that they're 18 and they're a senior in high school. That's most likely the case if they're 18. So this would be like a high schooler. So even if it was the case that she was telling the truth and saying that she was 18 and she really was 18, right? It would still be a high schooler, right? Now, it turns out she was 17, so she was definitely a high schooler, right? But even from what the knowledge that ChudLogic had, like, he should have at least thought of that.
You just don't understand me because you're a boomer. Nah, you were just a shy virgin, lol.
Like, is this a normal message? Is this not freak behavior? Does anyone think that this is like a normal thing to say to somebody half your age? Like, if you're a grown-ass adult in your 30s, you're in your mid-30s, do you think it's appropriate to say this to a high schooler? The obvious answer is no, of fucking course it isn't. That's insane. You're an insane person if you think that that's normal. What are you doing?
Well, my ass small. Sounds perfect for me. I like small things like that. Small ass, small boobs, perfect.
Yeah, he likes them real small and young. Wow, he likes small boobs, small ass. He likes things that are small and young and barely legal. Well, that's a little bit interesting. But this is like a totally normal interaction. There's just like nothing wrong with this. This is just like perfectly fine. We're just not going to question it. We're not going to question what type of person he is. We're just going to be like, yeah, I just think that it's like slightly cringe maybe, but it's not that big of a deal. No, he's a fucking freak. This is weird. Like, this is a weird thing to be saying to somebody half your age. Yeah, you are just a shy virgin. Lol. Sounds perfect for me. I like small things like that. Small ass. Small boobs. What? Well, what kind of people, Chud, are more likely to have small boobs and a small ass? Okay, is it going to be people that are your age or people half your age? Like, do you see why there's like a sort of a pattern here for why this is disgusting? Right? It's not just that he was flirting with somebody that just so happened to be younger, right? He is going out of his way to emphasize attributes that are specific and associated with people that are younger. So it's not that he's unaware of the fact that she's half his age and just doesn't realize it because it's Discord DMs. No. He is emphasizing that fact. He likes that fact. He plays into that fact.
Okay, do you want me to be nicer? I don't care anymore. You're such a sweet girl, I won't be mean. Sorry, I feel like simping you, can't help it. I'm not simp worthy. Okay. Nothing is wrong with any of these messages.
Nothing is wrong. That is a crazy conclusion. You don't think it's weird for a 33-year-old to be saying that to an 18-year-old. You think that's perfectly normal. And specifically talking about how she's a virgin. And what was the first message? The first screenshot was pretty fucking bad. I'm going to penetrate the shyness? Dog, she is half your age. What are you doing? What? Like, she was like 6 when you were old enough to drink. What the fuck is this? You could start drinking alcohol when she was like 6. This is weird. There's nothing wrong with that. This is just perfectly normal. You just have no issue with that. It's just like a perfectly reasonable conversation that you have with somebody half your age. Okay. Yeah, that's totally believable. Jesus Christ.
Not yet. Literally nothing. Wait, they just voted no to impeach? Hold on, Obese Louise, you're about to get IP banned if that's not true. Destiny, see Spinny's lying. Bye.
I don't
have
care.
A problem. What do you need to buy with microtransactions? Plants vs. Zombies stuff. Oh.
Plants vs. Zombies stuff. So not only does he perceive this to be the case that like it's an 18-year-old, right? Somebody that's like half his age, right? Somebody that's young enough to be in high school, right? This is in April, right? He thinks that she's 18. An 18-year-old in April is going to be a senior in high school, most likely, right? That's like towards the end of the school year. So this is a senior in high school. And they're talking about Plants vs. Zombies. If you are in your 30s, don't you think it would be like kind of a turnoff if somebody was, I don't know, talking about Plants vs. Zombies? Oh, what do you have in common with this person? Their passion is Plants vs. Zombies. So they're not a particularly mature 18-year-old either. There's nothing mature about them. They're actually quite immature. And if we look in these messages, right, if we read these, all right, we take a second to read these. Aw, yeah, that sounds like a waste of money. Lol, it's my passion. Aw, that's cute. What else would I buy? IDK, sex toys, you seem horny. Like, does that not ring any alarm bells? Like, it's an innocent conversation about Plants vs. Zombies, which, as a 33-year-old, why would you be interested in that? Why would you continue talking to this person, and then you immediately make it horny? Why? That's weird. Like, that's incredibly fucking weird. You can't tell me that this is normal. Like, just imagine, okay? Imagine for a second that you are 18 years old, okay? You're 18 years old and you're a senior in high school. And every day after school, your new Discord e-daddy, ChudLogic, shows up to pick you up for your date. This man right here, this fucking mole rat, is picking you up for your date after school. You think that would be normal? You think that's like a normal interaction? Like, if you had a child, okay? And she was like your daughter and she was 18 and a senior in high school. Would you want this man picking her up every day from school to have sex with her? If your answer is yes, you're fucking lying. You're such a liar. I don't believe that for a second. Like, I'm sorry, but like, a high schooler and a 33-year-old. I don't know how else to put it into perspective. Like, this is wild, right? I'm not going to say that he's like a pedophile, right? But I am going to say this is really fucking weird and that it's bad. Like, it's obviously not a normal relationship. That's like a really weird thing to do.
Aw, yeah, that sounds like a waste of money, lol. It's my passion. Aw, that's cute. What else would I buy? I don't know. Sex toys? You seem horny. I know, but
You're not gonna say, hey, that's like really fucking weird. You're just gonna move on. Just gonna be like, yep, that's a normal message. You know, that's just par for the course. I don't know. I guess maybe that's how he flirts with Nick Fuentes and Lauren Southern, but that's besides the point.
But I bet you do have a nice butt.
Jesus Christ, what is this anti-race?
Kinda. Are you still in bed half naked? Yeah. Can I simp for you, though? Oh, okay, lol. To be honest, it would be fun to help you come.
I'm sorry, but you can't tell me this is normal. This is fucking vile. Dude, imagine having this guy saying he wants to help you come. Chat, do you want this guy to help you come? You want this guy to teach you how to come? Do you want this guy to flirt with you? Do you want this guy to talk about how cute your butt is? No? Well, why not? You're two adults. What do you mean? It's two adults. It's like a senior in high school and like a middle-aged person. Isn't that just like perfectly normal according to these people? Yeah, it's like anti-riz. It's like, I can help you come, baby girl. Like, Jesus Christ. And not only is this online, right? He even goes as far as to say, I mean, in an IRL situation. This person is wanting to do stuff with them IRL. Now, I'm not saying that that was necessarily their intention, but they at least wanted to. They had some sort of desire to have sex with a high schooler. Well, that's really fucking weird.
Hope you don't mind me saying, I mean in an IRL situation. Why are you crying again? I'm trying to be nice. Also thinking about you being horny, not gonna lie.
It's like ChudLogic is like the one that consistently makes the conversations horny. Look, I'm fucking autistic. I struggle to read the room sometimes. I get it, okay? But it's not like this. I'm never like this. Where if somebody, like, I don't know, doesn't reciprocate, I don't just, like, continue saying the same thing over and over again in hopes that they'll eventually reciprocate. Because that's fucking weird. If somebody doesn't reciprocate, I just assume, oh, okay, they're probably not into that. They probably don't want to reciprocate. They're making the conscious decision to not do so.
So, it's like, we can call it cringe, but like, the standard flirty messages. There's still absolutely nothing wrong here, okay?
Nothing wrong! There's nothing wrong here. Like, he's sweeping so fucking hard. Does he think that if he says that there's nothing wrong, that it's gonna magically make it all go away? I mean, to be fair, that is kind of what happened. I mean, fuck, this is like almost 4 years ago, and, you know, people seem to have like a... People don't seem to care about this, but, I mean, I don't know, it's pretty fucking weird. You think that there's nothing wrong with this message? You think this is like a normal message to send to somebody half your age?
I'd also like to note that ChudLogic is in his mid-30s and said this to me in one of our first convos. Or not, your call. I am, however, never horny on main. I have the brand to consider. I like how she's like only posting like one like cutout here. I'm so curious what he's responding to. Or if she's trying to sext him. It sounds like the girl is...
Based on the DMs that we've seen, we have no reason to believe that. Has ChudLogic come out with his side of the conversation, being like, oh, here's the context that makes it less bad? Well, no, and it's been 4 years, so... I don't think that there's any additional context that would make this better, or we would know about it, considering how fucking hard people will sweep for ChudLogic.
is pushing back, no? Where? What? No way, where? She's not really being as responsive. If I was getting messages like this...
So wait, hold on. Wait. She's not pushing back? She's not, like, debate broing him, so, like, she's into it? She's like, I'm sorry, what? It's, like, normal? That, like, this is, like, a normal thing to say to somebody half your age? To, like, a high schooler when you're in your 30s? Because, like, I guess the high schooler isn't pushing back? Like, do you not see why that's an insane standard? That's fucking crazy. Well, I mean, I don't see anything wrong here. I mean, he's not literally raping the high schooler. Like, he's not going to her high school and raping her. You know? I don't see what the issue is. Like, it's such a dumb standard to have.
I probably, like, feel like the person's not that engaged. But, like, they're not, like, pushing back hard. And these are ultra cropped, dude. When you're getting, like, one messages...
They're ultra cropped? Okay, what is the context? What is the context that would make this normal? It's been 4 years, so I don't think that there is any. I guess I understand, like, if this was, like, new at the time, why you'd be like, well, what's the context behind it, right? But don't you at least think it's, like, at least a little bit wrong to say this to somebody that's young enough to be in high school? Like, don't you think that, like, maybe that's a bit weird?
Just like this, like one message. God, awkward much? Well,
okay. So now here's some evidence that demonstrates that not only do I believe what ChudLogic is doing here is wrong, ChudLogic himself believes that it's wrong. So as you can see here, he says, well, it's just inappropriate for me to be flirting with someone who is underage or even young, like 18. Which is what he thought this person was. He thought they were 18. And here he is saying that it's inappropriate. So he's not unself-aware. He follows it up by saying it's supposed to be half your age plus 7. Well, that's really interesting. Half your age plus 7? Well, he was 33. Let me grab my handy-dandy TI-84 CE plus. What happens when I do 33 divided by 2 plus 7? Oh my god, you get 23.5. Is 18 anywhere fucking close to 23.5? No, it's not even fucking close. Okay, then why the fuck are you having this conversation if you know it's wrong? It's like he is literally explaining why it is wrong and why he knows that it's wrong, and he's doing it anyway. Like, it's not just like him accidentally being a fucking moron or whatever. It's not just him clumsily stumbling his way into being a fucking creep. No. This is like a deliberate and malicious effort on his end. He knows it's wrong. He says why it's wrong, and he does it anyway. Like, it doesn't get any more clear-cut than that. Like, it's actually wild. He's self-reporting so fucking hard right now. If you know that it's wrong, then why are you doing it? It's not even close. It's not even fucking close, right? Like, if we round up, obviously, like 24, right? That's 6 years away. If we round down to 23, 5 years, right? That's like, there's like a huge difference between an 18 and a 23-year-old, right? But fuck, there's a huge difference between an 18 and a 20-year-old. I'm not the same as I was when I was 18. I'm way the fuck more mature now. The 18-year-old me was way less experienced, way less mature. Like, there's a huge difference there. Right?
It's just inappropriate for me to be flirting with someone who is underage or even young, like 18. It's supposed to be half your age plus 7. I don't know. Sorry, I'm awkward. Don't be. Are you awkward about talking to me like this? If you don't like it, you can say, is cool. Don't be sorry you're awkward. I know you're shy. It's how I know you're a virgin, lol. Like, I mean...
But, I'm sorry, but like, if you explain why it's wrong, okay? And how it's fucking weird. And then invoke the standard of half your age plus 7. And then you, 1 second later, start doing the thing that you just said is wrong. Don't you think there might be an issue with that? Like, you followed up by saying, don't be sorry or awkward. I know you are shy. It's how I know you're a virgin. LOL. Like, is this a normal message? Is that like, I'm sorry, what? Is that a normal thing to say to a high schooler when you're 33? Is that just like par for the course in the Destiny cinematic universe?
I mean, like, this person is literally saying, like, yeah, it's cool. Like, wait, shit, did he know she's underage? No, she said it was 8. She
Oh, don't worry, guys. The high schooler said it was cool, so therefore there's no moral ambiguity here. ChudLogic clearly did nothing wrong because the high schooler that's barely an adult said it was fine. To the 33-year-old. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it's not creepy at all to be a 33-year-old that's into high schoolers as long as the high schooler consents. Like, do you not see why this is fucking crazy? Like, I feel like I'm an insane person.
said that she had said that she was 18. I could post screenshots of weird behavior all day, but I don't find it necessary. Maybe you should have tried posting at least 1 or 2. I'm already extremely embarrassed.
I'm sorry, did we look at the same screenshots? Did we see the same shit?
As is for allowing this to happen to me, for wanting attention so much I would lie about my age so fucking YouTube would notice me. He asked me to promise never to leak this stuff so his YouTube career can continue, and I agreed. I feel bad for breaking my promise, but I can't let others get groomed. Nobody got groomed here, dipshit. I can post more screenshots.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be real. I don't know how it's the case that someone that's, I don't know, 30 would be able to groom a 17-year-old, but somebody that's 33 wouldn't be able to groom an 18-year-old. Right? Like, if you acknowledge that somebody in their 30s can groom a 17-year-old, what, like, does their brain magically double in size the day that they turn 18, and now they're groomer proof? Like, they're immune to groomers? It's like the day before they're gonna get groomed, but like the day after they turn 18, they're now immune to being groomed by people twice their age. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. This is dumb. This is so stupid.
If needed. I'm rereading and noticing spelling errors. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at noticing these things. Does it matter?
Chud is just like, yeah, that was fucked. Shouldn't have done that. Then moved on. If he did cover for himself, the internet would have eaten him alive. I don't think so. Did ChudLogic, like, I don't know. I still think he's a fucking freak for this. Like, it's like the idea that he was vindicated or that he was like innocent. That he didn't do anything wrong. It's like, whenever the ChudLogic allegations get brought up, people are like, oh yeah, like, wasn't he proven innocent? Like, he's like not actually guilty? And it's like, you actually look at the allegations like, no, he was guilty, right? Like, he was creepy as fuck, right? I don't know if I'd go as far as to say he's like a full-on groomer. That's a very loaded term, right? But he's definitely not far from it here. It's not far from it. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, this is really fucking weird. Like, the idea that a 33-year-old, it doesn't have the capacity to groom an 18-year-old is absurd. Okay, so they have the capacity to groom a 17-year-old, but not an 18-year-old. Like, what is the fundamental distinction other than a legal one? Right? Like, if we're talking about grooming, we're not just talking about some sort of legal standard. Right? That's not the only thing being talked about. Right? Now, if they were to say, oh, well, like, as a legal standard, then yeah, sure. As a legal standard, sure. But I don't think that anybody is making a legal claim. Nobody is saying that ChudLogic should be in prison, right? I just think that he should be made fun of for this. I think he's a fucking freak, and I think what he did is fucking disgusting. And it's not something that we should look past. I don't think we should just be like, oh yeah, he's just like a totally normal dude. We'll just treat him like anybody else. Like, no, I think he's a fucking freak. I think he should be made fun of. I think he should be laughed off the internet. I don't think that anybody should ever take him seriously. Like, if you do something this fucking disgusting and vile, like, no. Destiny should be made fun of too. Yeah, for other reasons, but yeah. Anyways. So, let's see what Destiny's take on grooming is, okay? So,
groomed? Okay, listen up, okay? This is bullshit, okay? Somebody flirting with you and, like, typing sexual messages at you is not grooming.
Nobody said that sending sexual messages in of itself is grooming, right? But if you actually look at the messages, I don't know. I can't blame anyone that comes to the conclusion that it's, I don't know, grooming or grooming adjacent, right? I think it's a reasonable conclusion to come to.
What the fuck do you guys think grooming is? Like, what is grooming to you? It sounds to me like every single attempt at flirting is grooming to you people.
Does this look like every single attempt at flirting? Is every single attempt at flirting something that involves a 33-year-old and somebody that's young enough to be in high school? Is that every single attempt? Is that even the majority of them? Is that like even like a big proportion of them? No? Okay. So, what the fuck are you on about? Like, what are you saying? This isn't just flirting. This is obviously weird and wrong.
People. That's fucking disgusting. You guys are dumb as fuck. If you think you...
Look, I'm not somebody that cares enough to assert one label or to say that the label is or isn't accurate or whatever. I'm not as interested in that. I'm more interested in just saying, yeah, I think that what ChudLogic did was morally wrong. I think it was morally wrong, and I think he's a fucking freak. I think he's a freak, right? I don't think it's okay for a 33-year-old to have a sexual relationship with an 18-year-old. I think that that's morally reprehensible. That's my position, right? Whether or not we classify it as grooming is irrelevant. It's still morally wrong. The predicted utility of that is obviously going to be negative.
You don't know what grooming means, just don't use it as a word. Like 95% of you clearly have no fucking idea what it is, so stop. Jesus Christ. Grooming equals guy hit on me and later on I decided that I wasn't really into it. Grooming can be...
No. People aren't saying that it's grooming on the basis of, well, he was flirting with me and that I didn't like it. People are saying that because of the age gap. Maybe you should address the actual fucking point. You dumbass.
A lot of different things, but randomly flirting is not grooming. Grooming, so here are a bunch of things that grooming...
Yeah, notice how he's not talking about the age gap? He just like thinks that if he ignores it, it magically disappears.
It could be. Doesn't necessarily have to be these.
Yeah, I hope Destiny isn't telling high school students he also likes small butts. You know, that's like a classic ChudLogic maneuver.
Grooming generally implies that there is like some big power differential that causes one person to trust another one, whereas...
Wait! This makes your argument worse! Destiny, what are you doing? Wait, this is an argument against ChudLogic, not for him.
There is like some big power differential that causes one person to trust another one, whereas...
Do you think that there's like a big power differential, maybe perhaps between like a, I don't know, a 33-year-old streamer, grown-ass adult, and like a high schooler that's their fan? Do you think that maybe there's like a big power differential there? Okay, so that's one of the things that would apply, okay.
Or a sexual relationship would otherwise maybe be inappropriate? Like...
Inappropriate? Do you think that the messages between them were appropriate? You think those were appropriate messages?
That could be grooming? Not necessarily, but it could be.
The not necessarily is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Jesus fucking Christ.
So for example, if I'm like tutoring a girl and she's approached me for tutoring, that's a relationship, and I like slowly try to like massage that relationship into something sexual or whatever, when it otherwise shouldn't be, that's kind of like grooming.
Okay, so like, what if there's like a YouTuber that's 33, and then there's like they have like a fan that's in high school, and then the YouTuber makes that a sexual relationship. You would agree then, by your own standard, that that's grooming, right? So, by your own standard, ChudLogic is a groomer. So we agree, Destiny. There's no disagreement then. You should agree with my position.
Grooming could also be like, kind of like, I don't know if you say like illicitly gaining trust from somebody in ways that you shouldn't be. So, like, maybe like trying to slowly isolate somebody from all of their friends and convince them like, hey, like this guy's bad for you, that person's bad for you, this is bad for you, blah, blah, blah. Like,
yeah, it could be that. There's no evidence of ChudLogic doing that specifically, right? That could be an example.
Like, I'm the only one you can trust, blah, blah. That could be like kind of like a form of grooming. Just like awkwardly flirting with somebody. And I say awkwardly flirting.
Just awkwardly flirting? That's all that there was? That's all that happened? Because by your standards and what you said, Destiny, by the standards that you invoked, right? You are making the case in favor of ChudLogic being a groomer, not against, right? Two of the three things that you listed apply to ChudLogic. So, I don't know what the fuck you're on about. You're not saying that you must necessarily meet all three of those criteria. You're just saying, oh yeah, like, here are like examples of ways in which people can groom people. And two of them applied to ChudLogic on the basis of the DMs that you went over in the same fucking stream. Like, holy shit.
Flirting, and that's not even fair to say because all flirting is awkward, okay? God, even put a rock...
Do you think that the issue people have is that ChudLogic is awkward? Is that the problem they have with him? Or do you think that it maybe has to do with the age gap? Like, notice how he's not talking about the age gap? He's just like completely ignoring that because it makes it obvious to any normal, sane, rational person that it's fucking weird.
Rocking my fucking grill. All flirting is like fucking awkward, okay? Nobody's gonna post their logs flirting and everybody's gonna be like, oh man, dude, I'm posting that to r/Tinder. That was a Chad fucking move. Like,
I don't think anybody cares if it's awkward. Nobody is saying that ChudLogic is a groomer because he's awkward, right? They were saying it because of the age gap. I think the age gap is a lot more important than whether or not he was awkward. He could have the best Riz in the game, and I would still have the same position because it's fucking weird for a 33-year-old to be talking sexually with somebody that's still young enough to be in high school, right? Again, he perceived her to be 18, right? And this was in March and April, okay? Now most people that are 18 during months like March and April, which are closer to the end of the school year, are most likely going to be seniors in high school, right? That's most likely going to be the case. That's what people have an issue with. People don't care that he was fucking awkward. You fucking idiot. You are dumb if you think that anybody has an issue with him simply being awkward. Sure, maybe that adds comedic value, but that's not a moral issue that people have. It's just another reason to make fun of him.
I'd say it's manipulating or creating a relationship with someone younger than you in order to get a sexual outcome from it. Sure, it could be that. Yeah, sure. Going into situations with the intention of like getting sexual relationships out of people that probably aren't appropriate could be a good example of grooming. So like what ChudLogic did would be a good example of grooming? Is that what you're saying? That like that's what that describes. What are you doing? It's insane. Destiny should pull his head out of his ass and delete this shit. He's had nearly 4 years, all right? This was uploaded January 13th of 2021, okay? He has had almost 4 years to delete this. He has just decided not to for some reason. I don't know why. I want to replay that. Hold on. So, for instance, like, let's say that I want to become a dance teacher. Could be a good example of grooming. Of, like, getting sexual relationships out of people that probably aren't appropriate could be a good example of grooming.
So like what ChudLogic did. So like a perfect description of the type of relationship between ChudLogic and his fan who was in high school. Destiny, you're not helping your case.
So, for instance, like, let's say that I want to become a dance teacher of people in high school, and I'm really just doing it because I want to fuck girls, right? Going into that and then, like, giving private lessons and, like, forming close relationships and then getting them to trust me and, like, talking sexually and getting that would be, like, kind of like grooming, sure.
Yeah, like, even if it was the case that you were, like, only engaging sexually with, like, the 18-year-old high schoolers, it'd still be grooming, right? You would agree with that? Right? So why would this logic not apply to Chud? It doesn't make any sense.
That could be, like, a form of grooming. Just talking to somebody on Discord?
Just talking to them on Discord? Do you think it was just like a normal conversation? They were just talking in Discord. You know, they were just talking. It was just a little conversation, you know? It was just like a little bit awkward, you know? People are saying he's a groomer because he's awkward. It was just a conversation on Discord. Yeah, no fucking shit. It was a conversation. Nobody is disputing. Okay, yes, there's a conversation. What are the contents of the conversation? Destiny? Do you think it's just a conversation? What kind of conversation is it? Do you think that the kind of conversations they're having might be a little bit relevant? And the context of who these people are and why they're having these conversations? Don't you think that might be a little bit relevant? Or are they just having a Discord conversation? What if it was the case that ChudLogic knew that she was 17 and they had the same conversations? Would you be saying, oh, well, it's just a Discord conversation then? No, you would agree that it's grooming. You would obviously agree that it's grooming. Like, it's so fucking obvious. But in both cases, we're talking about a high schooler.
And then, like, flirting with them? That's not grooming. That's just flirting. So ChudLogic didn't think me awkwardly flirt in that instance based off what was presented in the thread. I'm young and don't know the... No, nothing in any of his messages is wrong. She's not...
Nothing at all. Did we look at the same fucking messages? Holy shit.
Like presenting herself as being like very uncomfortable with the conversation, and he's pushing forward. She's not like presenting him as like acting predatory in some way or being like emotionally manipulative or abusive. It's just him flirting. That's literally all the messages.
It's just flirting. And how old are they? It's a 33-year-old and an 18-year-old, okay? An 18-year-old is young enough to be in high school. But, oh, you're not going to mention that fact because that makes your argument look bad. So you just ignore how old they are. Like, you can make this argument about any relationship with a massive age gap that's obviously not appropriate. You could say the same thing if she was 16. It's the same logic. But it doesn't make any fucking sense. That's the issue. The issue is it doesn't make any fucking sense. Destiny, what are you doing?
There's nothing wrong in anything that was posted. Would you agree if the person is clearly underage, let's say 14, and then even awkward flirts can become grooming? If the person is like severely underage, then yeah, then you're probably getting into like possibly a grooming territory.
They have to be severely underage? So like if it's a 17-year-old, then it's not grooming? What? Wait, this is crazy. Wait, how does nobody know about this? What the fuck?
Person is like severely underage, then yeah, then you're probably getting into like possibly a grooming territory.
Possibly grooming territory if they're extremely underage? And even then, it's just probably. What do you think it means if somebody, I don't know, is like a grown-ass adult and they're flirting with a 14-year-old? You think that maybe there's like a word for that? You think there's like maybe a specific word that describes that specific type of dynamic? What do you mean possibly? It is grooming. Like, what are you talking about? This is retarded. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Would you agree if the person is clearly underage, let's say 14, and then even awkward flirts can become grooming? If the person is like severely underage, then yeah, then you're probably getting into like possibly a grooming territory. Although like
probably a possibly grooming territory, and only if they're severely underage. I'm sorry, what? So you think it'd be fine for like somebody in their 30s to just like flirt with like a 16 or 17-year-old because they're not severely underage? So it doesn't meet the standard of possibly grooming that Destiny is established? So it's just like fine if you're like in your 30s, you just decide to flirt with a 16-year-old because, well, according to Destiny, it's just a Discord conversation. It's not that serious. It's not really grooming. Even though it meets all of the standards of grooming that I have established previously.
Like, I get even that though, like grooming is like specifically like, I think grooming implies more of a predatory behavior. Let's say there's a person that...
You don't think that ChudLogic's behavior was predatory at all? You don't think there was anything like weird or like slightly predatory? I'm not going to say he's a predator, right? But I would argue that there's nothing predatory about his behavior. That might be a bit of a stretch. I'm gonna be honest.
That's like 30 years old and tries to like randomly sext like 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds. I don't think that would be considered grooming. Now, let's say there's...
Destiny, what are you doing? You're retarded. What did I just... I'm sorry, what? I didn't just... Am I imagining this? Did I just imagine what he just said? Am I fucking insane? Am I don't even know what I'm supposed to say.
Predatory behavior. Let's say there's a person that's like 30 years old and tries to like randomly sext like 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds. I don't think that would be considered grooming.
What is your standard for grooming? What? How much evidence do you have to prove that somebody is grooming then? What are you saying? If you think that a 30-year-old sexting a 14-year-old is not sufficient evidence of grooming, then what the fuck is? What? That's crazy. I have no words. I have no words. Like, that's actually crazy. Wow. Lamau, he could have just said Chud's in the UK, so it was legal and I don't care, but instead, he went on this unhinged discussion about what grooming is. Well, the discussion wasn't even about whether or not it's legal or not, right? Like, I agree that it was legal. I don't think that anybody was disputing whether or not it's something that he can legally do, right? I mean, the person said that they were 18, right? So even from American standards, it would be considered legal, right? But that doesn't make it moral. Just because something is legal doesn't make it moral, right? For instance, you can cheat on your wife. That's not breaking any law, right? But it's still immoral. You shouldn't do it, right? Like, legality is not the sole determining factor as to whether or not you ought to do something, right? Like, obviously that's absurd. Law, so he's just a moron then? Yeah, pretty much. Like, he is... How is this even a defense? How is this a real defense? I'm genuinely astonished. This is the actual defense of ChudLogic? This is a real defense that exists on YouTube. That's just like, that nobody has shit on. Nobody has talked about this. Like, I'm baffled. I'm actually fucking baffled.
Now, let's say there's a person that's 30 years old and they're specifically seeking out like 14, 15-year-olds to kind of just like talk to them about their school life, figure out what their problems are, you know, be cool because you're old and you have experience, and then you kind of weasel in like sex. That's like grooming, right? That.
Do you think that grooming might also have to do with, I don't know, normalizing things that are sexual to a child? Like, you don't think that would have anything to do with it? Like, in the previous example that you said wasn't grooming, that would necessarily be what's happening, right? If there is a 30-year-old that sexts a 14-year-old, they are normalizing shit that's sexual to the 14-year-old, right? By what definition is that not grooming? It's not a defense of Chud. It's an indirect defense of his own behavior, and people have talked about this for a while. It's not, it's just not been talked about on a high level. Yeah, maybe. Fuck, I don't know. You could be right. I don't know. Shit, man.
That would be like grooming. I think grooming is kind of like, it's like manipulating somebody, usually younger than you, under kind of like false pretense and like relationships that otherwise like shouldn't happen. But apparently like these days, like I guess everything is grooming if the person is like, I guess just younger than you. Dude.
No, nobody said that everything is grooming, right? Like, for instance, if you're a teacher and you talk to your student, that's not grooming, right? Nobody is making that claim, right?
You guys, everybody sucks. Understanding like consent and rape and like what's okay and not okay. I don't think anybody fucking knows. We just like, everybody's used every single word now. Like every single thing is sexual assault and rape and...
Yeah, what ChudLogic did was okay because everybody uses all of these words to mean everything all at once. Is this supposed to be like an argument? Is Destiny projected? Apparently. I don't know. I don't know enough about him. I'm not gonna make any claims about the dude. I mean, I don't know. He's kind of weird. Whatever. I'm not gonna like... I'm not gonna say that he's like done anything. I don't know enough about him, okay? I don't know enough about the guy, okay? I have no idea. Alright? But this guy is fucking weird, man. This guy is so weird. Holy shit. It's actually crazy. Yeah, no comment shit in chat, I noticed. Oh my god. Dude, chat moves so slow when you do horizontal streams. It's actually crazy. Fuck, man. Am I doing something wrong here? Analytics. Is there a way I can I check the whatchamacallit? We're averaging like 30 concurrents, okay. Fuck. Where's the thing that says how do I check the CTR? Okay. I mean, it doesn't get many impressions, though, so it's like, okay. Fuck. I don't know. Chud probably has skeletons in his closet based on the way he acts. Let's just say there's a lot of lore on Destiny, yeah. I don't really care about any of the Destiny lore as much as I do about, like, I don't know, just, like, other shit. Just because it's, like, there's, like, so much lore and other people in, like, more niche communities seem to cover that kind of stuff. But, yeah. Anyways. We need Leafy back. It's the only answer. We don't need Leafy back. Alright, Leafy's fucking terrible and overrated. I'm sorry. He just wasn't that funny to begin with. Chat. Remember how yesterday we watched Bunk?
Do you actually think that 18 and...
Do you remember? Okay, chat. Do you guys remember how yesterday we watched the Bunk versus Kuihman debate until Sinthe started interjecting or whatever. And we were gonna watch that tomorrow. Well, now it's tomorrow, so tomorrow is today now. So I'm thinking I have a little bit more energy now. I'm thinking we can finally cover that. Okay, so we're gonna be watching Sinthe versus Kuihman, because we covered Bunk versus Kuihman. At least, yeah, we covered it until Sinthe became a part of the conversation, essentially. And then I was like, I don't want to cover this anymore. I'm bored of this because Kuihman is really spurgy and annoying. But now I have more energy, so now we can talk about it again. With that being said, let's see what this is about. Keep in mind, the debate is about ChudLogic, so we already know what it's about. But that's besides the point.
Fostering the whole conversation.
Do you actually think that 18 and 33 is okay? Like, real shit?
Yeah, if nothing coercive is going on. Yeah.
Oh my god, you're a freak.
Yeah, if nothing coercive is going on is a crazy response.
Well,
Yeah.
So
Also,
the same problem for the same problem for 17 and 33.
so also, Kuihman, just to point something out as well to you, I guess I'll try and reach across the
I'm
board.
talking to Dakota now.
Okay, if you wanna
you're
tap out the
tapping out?
conversation, that's cool.
Why do
Yeah,
we have an
you
age
could
of
you can have a
consent?
conversation
Why
with
do we have an age of
them.
consent?
Because children can't consent.
Okay, why do we have an
Did
age
you
of
need to ask
consent
me that? You
instead
didn't
of
know?
why do we have an age of consent instead of individually evaluating every case?
We do individually evaluate the cases. That's how
Really?
trials work,
So if a
Danny.
30-year-old
Yeah, what do
fucks
you
a
think a trial
17-year-old,
is?
so if a 30-year-old fucks a 17-year-old in an 18 age of consent state,
Yeah, that
that's
goes to
considered not
court.
okay, will it be deemed not illegal if they had shown to fuck?
Most likely that'll be illegal.
So it's not done individually, is it? It's always
You're
illegal.
retarded, aren't you?
It's always illegal if the age is below the age of consent, right?
Does Kuihman think he's having a legal or a moral debate? What is he doing? If the argument is what ChudLogic did is bad, like it's immoral, he did something wrong, that generally causes harm, right? It causes harm to people that are half your age when you do that, when you interact with them that way, right? Why are you talking about a legal standard? What the fuck are you doing? This is retarded.
Because there's no room.
No, there are cases where you don't have mens rea. There are cases where you don't have mens rea, and in those cases, it wouldn't be illegal.
No, it would still be illegal. You just wouldn't be able to bring prosecution.
No, for anything to be illegal, it has to be the case that you have both aspects of the crime. The two aspects of a crime are actus reus and mens rea, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, there you go, dummy.
So but that's for prosecution. The act is still illegal. Fucking someone who's underage is still
what do you
illegal.
think actus reus is?
That's the act. Yeah.
That's the act. Yeah, you have to have two components for the crime, like you
Yeah,
just
for
agreed.
the-
You have to have both.
I think they are saying the law is there to back up the moral implications. Yeah, but that has nothing to do with whether or not it's a moral in of itself, right? Like, it might be a happy coincidence if the law just so happens to back up the morally correct position, but that's not always going to be the case, right? Like, for instance, it is wrong for, say, for instance, a 33-year-old to fuck an 18-year-old, right? But it's not illegal, but it's immoral, right? It's like a moral wrongdoing on the end of the 33-year-old, right? Like, you're obviously taking advantage of somebody that is far less emotionally and mentally mature than you, right? There's going to be like a very unhealthy power dynamic there, obviously.
Both the action and
yes.
and both the type of intent. That can be negligent intent. That can be malicious intent.
The crime does not require the mens rea. It does not
Yes, it does.
require mens rea. For a prosecution, you need mens rea. That's hashed out in court. But the actual act is the part that's illegal.
I'm sorry. Maybe you have like literally no idea what the fuck you were talking about. Have you ever heard the phrase in your life "innocent until proven guilty"?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what that means, right?
It means that you don't prosecute until you've proven it.
Like, I don't know.
No.
Yes.
Just hopped in, don't know what's up, but like, yeah, Chud was always a weird freak. Yeah, that was the main thing that I wanted to cover, and now I'm covering a debate about ChudLogic.
No, it does not mean that you don't prosecute until you've proven it. It does not mean that.
Okay, what does it mean then, Dakota?
The proving it happens after prosecution. You bring you prosecute them. That's
Sorry,
the process of
conviction.
prosecuting.
Sorry,
is the process
conviction.
You don't know
Jesus
what you're
Christ,
talking
you
about at all,
fucking
dude. You know
retarded.
literally nothing. I'm retarded.
Dude, Kuihman was like, I don't understand, what is he doing? He's the one that brought up the legal standard. Don't bring up a legal standard if you can't defend that position. Like, even if that's the standard you're going to use, even if you think that the whether or not it's immoral is contingent upon whether or not it's illegal, Like, you would have to at least understand how the law works, right?
You just admitted you got that wrong. You're clearly retarded.
Prosecution in
You're like
place of
something
conviction.
very words you have.
Because I used prosecution in place of
You don't
conviction.
know anything about this. Obviously, if you have not committed the crime, if you don't have both aspects of the crime, to prosecute a crime, it has to be the case that what you're trying to do is prove that they both have actus reus and mens rea. If they don't have the intent, no, you won't be prosecuted for it. I have no idea why you brought this up. You just don't know anything about it. You've delved into law, which is an area you know even less about than morality. At least you have intuitions. You can have feelings about morality. You can know a little bit there. You don't know anything about law. You like know jack shit about it. Don't keep it there again. Back to the morality. So what is the moral issue?
Why do we have
moral
age of
issue?
consent?
I already answered
Why do
this.
we have it? No, you
What was
didn't.
the answer I
We
gave
have
you last time?
instead of
You just had
individually evaluating each
2-1-1
child.
debates.
I told you.
You just
We
bombing
do
both of them.
individually evaluate.
We don't individually evaluate each child, do we? To determine whether it's okay to have
We
sex
do.
with them.
What,
Yeah.
you even mentioned Romeo and
Okay,
Juliet laws.
okay.
Do you know what those are?
What evaluation would we determine about a child to determine they're okay to have sex with?
Whether or not that individual has the capacity to consent.
So you think that there are some, say, 15-year-olds that could have the capacity to consent and that would not be illegal?
No, I think that in the case of capacity to consent, it's obviously a gradient. I don't think 15-year-olds have it. I think that it's the case if you have an individual who's 18 and an
So
individual
why
who's
do we
19,
have age of
there's
consent?
capacity to consent.
Doing it
Excuse me.
individually. So
Do you want
why
to hear the
we
answer to
have
your question?
age of
Do you want to hear the answer to your
consent?
question?
Doing it individually.
Now I remember why I stopped covering the debate that Kuihman was participating in, because holy shit, he's insufferable.
I want you to give me the
Okay,
answer.
how many times in a row are you going to ask the same?
The moment those screen caps got dropped, Diorio was making a segment defending him, and all of Diorio's buddies jumped in to defend Chud afterwards. It's all so weird. I don't know why the fuck they do this. Like, surely they would have learned from the John Swan situation. Hey, by the way, like, maybe we shouldn't sweep for people that fucking suck, even if we're friends with them. Like, that backfires. That's a bad idea. Don't do that.
Same question. I'm just giving you the same answer every single time, which is we do it individually. That's every single time.
They did the same thing with the Dark Viper thing. Well, with the Dark Viper thing, right? I would actually argue that ChudLogic didn't really do anything wrong in that situation, right? Wasn't it the case that Dark Viper was abusing copyright? So in that specific situation, ChudLogic was innocent, right? So it makes sense that they would defend him on principle, not because he's a good person, but because he didn't do anything wrong in that specific situation. So I was fine with that, right? I don't know why they defend Chud whenever he fucks up, when they were just gonna blackball him in 6 months like Flamenco. I have no idea. We'll have to see. I don't think he's as bad as Flamenco, but
Time.
yeah, Dark Viper was genuinely deranged there. Like, ChudLogic was unambiguously in the right in that specific scenario.
Okay, I'm sorry.
a
Do you
standard
think
age
that
of
all we
consent.
do?
We have a standard age of
and those
consent.
go to court. Those go to court, and you evaluate those in court, whether or not the individual.
No, Matt has said he doesn't want his videos rebroadcast, which Chud did. Dark Viper was right there. What do you think transformative content is? Like, if somebody reacts to something and criticizes it, right? Well, like, what do you think that is? It's not just like a re-upload, right? It's not just like a screen recording of the video re-uploaded onto another channel. That's not what it is. Also, thank you, Banaxi, for the 5, saying they called this a debate at first, but they talk over each other too much, so it becomes an argument. Well, I would still classify it as a debate. I don't know what the fundamental distinction there would be, right? Like, I would just argue that some debates are more aggressive than others, right? Some are more argumentative than others, where some might be just like very like chill and like good faith, where like both people are kind of trying to learn, but that's not most debates. At least not on the internet. It'd be cool if it was, but no, debates can include blood sports as well, so.
Why do we have an age of consent that is set?
Do you actually think that we have like an age of consent that's just a magic number? You don't realize you mentioned Romeo
What do you
and
mean
Juliet.
just a
You know what
magic
those are,
number?
right?
I'm asking you, why do we have a law that says what the age of consent is?
How many times in a row are you going to repeat this?
I'm not, because until you answer the fucking question.
We have. I've answered this question and the other phrasing of the question that you think are the same question. I've answered it several times. The reason
so
why
why do
we
we
have
have
an
it?
age of consent law is so that people don't fuck kids. That's why we have those. Any other dumb questions you want to ask? You're retarded. Keep your mouth shut. Go back to being silent again.
Do we have an age of consent because there is a line we have to draw somewhere? Would you agree with that?
A magic fucking no. We don't have to draw a magic line in this.
Well, it's not like a magic line, right? There's a reason that there's Romeo and Juliet laws, right? Which was explained earlier, right? It's just the case that you don't want, I don't know, adults to fuck kids, but it's gonna be the case that, like, say for instance, there's like a 17 and an 18-year-old, right? It's not there's nothing really wrong with a 17-18 relationship because it's like a 1-year age gap, right? It's not a matter of whether or not you cross the magical line, right? That's not what determines whether or not the relationship itself is good. That's why we have laws like Romeo and Juliet laws that account for this, because it's not a magical line, right? It'd be absurd to claim that it is. That'd be dumb.
Sad. That's why we have Romeo and Juliet.
So how
laws.
do we stop people from fucking kids if we don't draw a line in the stand somewhere?
We arrest them when they fuck kids.
Okay, and how do we determine if they fuck their kid or not?
By whether or not there's evidence they put their penis in a child.
Okay, and how do we determine who a child is or not?
We determine who a child is based on whether or not it's the case they meet the age of consent, and also
Okay,
on top
so
of
we
that,
got-
and
so we
also on
got
top of
there.
that,
So
and
we
also
Oh shit, did the audio cut out?
they meet the age of consent. And
Not.
I can't hear anything. Fuck. God damn it. That's annoying. What the hell?
we determine who a
Why
child is.
can't I... Dude, why is the audio not working on my end? Fuck, dude. Shit. Okay. Give me a sec. No, not performance mode. Fuck. I meant to do, properties. Hold on. I gotta switch the audio. Just for a sec. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the thing where I turn my headphones off. Okay. And I turn them back on again. Alright. It's a really cool technique. It works every time. Alright, and then I'll restart voice meter, and then everything will be up and running again, and then I won't have this issue. Hopefully. I'm gonna be very annoyed if I do. But, yeah. Anyways, let's see. Alright, now we can change it. Back to this one, I think. Yep, alright. There we go. Sorry about the slight interruption. Alright, we can continue again. I don't know why my headphones were broken.
Based on whether or not it's the case they meet the age of consent, and also
Okay,
on top
so
of
we
that,
got-
and
so we
also on
got
top
there.
of that,
So
and
we
also
got
on
there,
top of
didn't
that,
we?
excuse
Oh
me,
my
We
God.
got there. Wow,
do you think
crazy.
you're making a good argument? Do you
Wow.
think this is like a good look for you? You're getting fucking dumpster on this topic, and you're just trying to interrupt to stop it from happening. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's like, she'll make half of the argument, and then Kuihman will interject when she's saying, and also. It's
Like
like
you look
crazy.
better.
Once
We
someone's
have a line in the sand for what a child is. I agree. We have a line in the sand for what a child is. It can still be the case it's immoral to have sex with a person who's above the age of consent. What's your point?
Okay, so once someone's above the age of consent, how do we determine whether it's okay to have sex with them or not?
Legally or morally?
Induct from the evidence. The same way we
Okay.
do for any other action.
Using what sort of markers? How do we determine that?
Whether or not it's the case that that's the kind of thing that's predicted to have good or bad outcomes. You can take a look at the data and figure it out.
Okay, what are the bad outcomes in the data that can be predicted from a 30-year-old fucking 18-year-old?
So there's a lot that end up happening. What we see is oftentimes there's like a higher risk of PTSD from relationships with that kind of gap in them. Do you agree with that?
It depends on the relationship. There's a higher risk.
Obviously.
Also, goodbye, Olivia Bean. Hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Look, this is a. You have an issue with hypotheticals, man.
it would be-
Genuinely, I'm gonna help you out real quick because you're retarded. So
I'm gonna help you out
if
with
every single
reason.
time, no, I'm helping you out
Engaging
right now.
in
This is special ed. This is special ed.
Engaging in
You can wait till the end of my sentence. You can wait till the end of my sentence. Then you can start yours. Is this every single time with every single?
Bunk is hot. I agree. They're hot as fuck.
You just do this. You just start spurging.
Sorry, I'm not gonna say.
Like middle of the other person's sentence, you feel like you're about to get pinned on an argument, so you just interrupt to make sure it doesn't fucking complete. That's your entire fucking strategy. Okay, what fallacy, retard? What fallacy, retard?
The ecological fallacy. You don't engage. You don't apply statistics to individuals when you can make better judgments about the heuristics.
Do you think that? Do you understand that you do apply statistics to individuals in cases where you can't do that?
Got like this cognitive dissonance.
But we can here.
Okay, so you can't because there is no particular aspect about this through which you can figure out things other than inducting from the statistics. If you don't want to project out from the fucking statistical evidence, then you should give some evidence for why this particular. I think the person was 17, but this particular person, ChudLogic had evidence to believe was a particularly intelligent 18-year-old who totally could have consented and had a massive fucking brain that could match his. Like, do you have evidence for that?
Well, 18 is the age of consent, so I generally assume.
My question to you is, do you have evidence for that? Do you have evidence for the thing that I just asked you for evidence of?
The Chud thought she was a really smart 18-year-old.
She played Plants vs. fucking Zombie, bro.
Dude, that's what I was saying. Let's go.
She was fucking obsessed with that shit on a YouTube channel
Everyone
dedicated
plays
to it. What was the evidence?
I'm not.
What was the evidence that what was the evidence that Chud had to think she was fucking super smart, bro?
Tota, if someone is over the age of consent, I assume they can consent. I would be looking for someone to show me evidence that
You
they
just
can't.
told me. Okay, so you're now pivoting away from the point that you said.
Wait, hold on. Does he think whether or not somebody is of the age of consent or not? Like, if somebody is of the age of consent, that it automatically means it's good to fuck them, or like okay? Is that his position? He thinks like, well, technically if somebody's of the age of, because in the UK, the age of consent is 16. So like, would he be okay with ChudLogic fucking a 16-year-old? Because technically she's of the age of consent. I would hope the answer is no. No, a 33-year-old.
Said was fallacious on my end. You said it was the case that I'm inducting from the evidence in that based on the statistics of that age, and now you're pivoting over to you assume by default that age is okay. So I can bring the statistics right back up again, and you're gonna have the same issue, and you're gonna pivot back to the other point. The statistical evidence shows that. Why are you interrupting? 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 Is there something wrong with your brain? Are you diagnosed with anything? Are you diagnosed?
Dude, this is so fucking AIDS. Holy shit. Yeah, no, he literally just won't let her finish her point. He's such a fucking annoying Sperg. He's so insufferable. This guy's a freak.
Are you diagnosed? I didn't ask us about statistics, guys. Are you diagnosed with something that makes you do that?
You said it was about statistics, and I'm contesting that.
Okay, you don't think it's about statistics. You said that it's the case that what you can do is you can take a look at the individual instance and you can induct from the better evidence you have other than just using the heuristics. And what you just told me is actually you just think as a heuristic 18 is okay. Yeah, I don't know why you're interrupting again. I understand.
I don't think ChudLogic should be allowed to have sex with anyone. Well, I don't think that rule would do anything because, like, I'm gonna be real, dude's never gonna get laid. I'm sorry, that's just the truth, all right? I don't like to shame people. But, I mean, come on. I don't think that he's gonna get any bitches. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Understand that every time that you hear something you disagree with, you think it's time for you to jump in and interrupt, but that's not how conversations work.
It is.
Really? Do you ever talk to anybody outside of the house?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I don't believe that.
Work.
I'm streaming.
You have a... Okay.
Holy shit. Holy fuck. That's the worst response you could possibly get.
No, you don't. Your ass is inside 24/7 playing video game and yapping about fucking commentary drama. You don't know how to engage in a normal conversation like any sane person. I just need you to try your best to wait till the end of a sentence before you start yours.
Conversation style that I think I've ever had anyone display on my stream.
You are autistic. I can tell. You are autistic.
As a fellow autist, I can also tell. Like, there's no way he's not autistic. It's just not physically possible.
Diagnosing you here and now.
I am not autistic. You're in a call with multiple other autistic people, yourself included.
You're right. Three other ones. That includes you.
Me personally, I'm not.
That's right.
Me personally, I'm not.
Lagios? Oh shit. Am I lagging? Chat, I better not be lagging.
I'm not like you, okay? We are not.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I'm autistic and you're fucking retarded.
So I assume.
The
difference between other people's autism and your autism is that you have a low functioning kind, Kuihman.
So I assume that everyone over 18 consent, unless shown otherwise, right? Do you not assume that?
No, I told you why I don't think so. I think if it's the case, there's a huge age gap. I think that what you have to do when you're trying to see if somebody can consent to a sex act is you have to take into account the particulars of the case. And if you know that it's an 18-year-old and a fucking 33-year-old, no, they cannot consent to that. They do not have the fucking awareness of that situation to not be convinced by the 33-year-old that things are okay when actually they're not. They don't have, there's a huge fucking power imbalance. And for the same reason, it'd be wrong for, excuse me, and for the same reason, no, you can wait. No, you wait.
No,
motherfucker's telling me I use destiny tactics. You're waiting in the middle of my sentence. Motherfucker, use every single one.
To be fair, that is also the, that's the demon, I thought that was a demon mama tactic. No, never mind. Sorry, I've got them confused. No, the demon mama tactic is to just, like, hear the argument and be like, what? What? I'm sorry, what? Okay, that's the demon mama tactic. The destiny tactic is being like, wait, hold on, wait. And then the Vosh tactic is, wait, you actually believe? And then like a super uncharitable version of their position. All right, those are the main debate tactics. Okay, you better not copy them.
Okay.
I do all of them, by the way. It's
you are the 24/7 Destiny viewer. You are top DGG. So now just stop fucking interrupting them.
The Xander Hall debate tactic is throwing up on stream.
My fucking sentence and wait till the end of it. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Is there genuinely a condition in your brain that makes you do something?
So could you show me?
When did I say easily?
Well, that was something you said. It was more easy for a 33-year-old to convince an 18-year-old. Yeah. So you would have to show me
then. Huge power imbalance.
So then you would have to show me
that do you think it's the case that a manager fucking one of their employees is okay?
It depends on the context. It would depend on whether the 33-year-old
you think it's generally okay?
It depends.
In general, is it okay?
It depends on the context in general? What is he saying? It depends on the context in general? It depends on the context in general. What do you think in general means, Kuihman? Does in general depend on the context? Does it, in general, have a different context that normally wouldn't apply? What are you doing? You're retarded. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
It depends on the relationship. I'd have to look
No,
into the
in
relationship.
general does not depend on the context. By definition, in general doesn't do that. In
I
general,
don't think a
is
power
okay.
imbalance is inherently wrong. I don't think a power imbalance.
I didn't ask you if you think a power imbalance is necessarily wrong. I asked you, manager and employee, can they fuck in most cases?
Yeah.
What the fuck? So if your boss is like, suck my dick for a pay raise, is that cool too?
No, that's coercion.
Oh, interesting. Why is that coercion?
Because they're holding a promotion over your head to try and make you do something you otherwise wouldn't do.
Interesting. So if somebody
They're
was like a
utilizing
really
the power
big stream, oh, they're utilizing the power dynamic.
Yeah.
That makes it wrong to do.
Yes, correct. That is what I
Oh,
would
interesting.
argue.
So if you're 33 and 18 and that 33-year-old utilizes a power dynamic to have sex with the 18-year-old, that'd be wrong.
Dude, how did a Kuihman not realize that he was getting premise locked here? Like, what the fuck is he doing? He's retarded.
Yep.
Like, I knew Kuihman was retarded, but I didn't think he was this dumb.
So if they utilize the power dynamic, say, for example, by telling this 18-year-old they're going to give them attention, that could be wrong.
No, probably not. That doesn't sound like that's probably wrong. That doesn't sound like they're using any coercion there.
Okay, so your idea of what coercion
I mean,
was
attention
just
is part of
utilizing the
sex
power
in the
imbalance. Do
relationship.
you think that
Yeah. So how?
your
how does the power
definition,
imbalance
your
utilize-
definition is very broad. Your definition is very broad. Your definition of utilizing the power imbalance seems to be just there, just that you've used the power imbalance.
Yeah, utilizing the power imbalance to make them do something they otherwise wouldn't do. Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so do you, that unironically is very
Shaq.
strange to me that you.
Chat, how much longer do you want me to do this for? I don't know if I can watch the rest of this. This is such a fucking Spergfest. He's so dumb. Femyoz being dumb is not surprising to me. I didn't think he was this dumb. I didn't know he was this stupid. I thought that maybe he'd be able to hold his own in a debate. But he clearly can't. He's actually retarded.
You said you don't have you don't think it's necessarily an issue to have a power imbalance, when by your argument here, it should be necessarily an issue to have any power imbalance.
That doesn't follow at all.
If you have a power imbalance and that power imbalance leads to you fucking, then you've used the power imbalance, right?
No.
Retarded. Holy shit. How is this a real person? I don't understand. What is he doing? I feel like I can't give any commentary at this point, because it's like, I feel like Dakota says everything that I would fucking say, but better. Jesus Christ.
No?
No,
How come?
Just because you're a boss.
There's 20 minutes left, I think. Chat, do we watch the additional fucking... No, it's like, okay, 2 hours. He leaves at like the 2 hour mark. We're like an hour and a half in. Do we watch another 30 minutes of this?
At workplace, and someone else is an employee.
No more, please, chat. I'll let you guys decide. What do you guys think?
You've only met because
I'm losing brain cells, me too.
there's that power imbalance, but you haven't used the power imbalance.
You've met because of a power imbalance.
Yeah, you've only met because of your position as a boss at that workplace, but you haven't used the power imbalance. To
What
fuck
is
them
using?
necessarily.
What do you think using is?
Employing
Necessarily,
it
yes, it is.
to coerce or
My brain's already melted, sure, why not? No.
manipulate.
No more, please.
To
Oh my
coerce
God.
or manipulate. Your definition of coercion includes utilizing a power imbalance, and your definition of utilizing
Yes,
includes coercion.
Staring at Bunk makes it better, that's true. No, sure, no more. Okay. Chat, I might just say fuck it. I'm not gonna watch the rest of this. Literally nothing is happening other than Spurgery. Yeah, I thought it would be a little bit more entertaining. I thought I'd have a little bit more to say, but oh well. Oh my lord. Fucking hell, dude. Alright, I guess I'll just like interact with you guys. Yes, you! The beautiful people watching, dude. Holy fuck. Dude, my channel is so dead. Oh no. This is when it lagged. Fuck. And it's like picking back up a little bit. Oh my lord. Lip bite? I didn't do a lip bite, did I? Dude, I feel like YouTube doesn't like it when I cover like Spurg drama. The algorithm's just like, nah, this is fucking ass. Don't do this. Oh my god. I don't even understand. That was pretty brain-melting. It takes these goobers so long to litigate every brain-dead simple point. No, literally, it's actually wild. It's actually crazy. It's a horizontal stream. Yeah, I know, but still. Like the second most recent horizontal stream did way the fuck better than this. Like in terms of like viewership. It was like consistently better than this. Lag spikes to prevent brain damage, true. It's actually a protection mechanism. I feel like if I just like talk to you guys, the viewers are gonna go up. Like I unironically believe that. I genuinely think that if I just talk to you guys, you know, if I just talk to you, then like, you know, I could be wrong. I think we've exhausted the drama farming side of things. I don't know. I get bored after a while. Yapios? Yeah, because you're interacting with chat. Yeah, that's true. There's like less to interact with though. It's like really interesting. Lettuce? Yeah, dude. Spamming lettuce emojis works every time. Hello, Lilac. Hope you're doing well. Dead Yos? No, I'm literally fucking dead. Holy shit. It's actually freezing cold in here. What the fuck? I just realized. Chat. How's my outfit? Hold on, wait. I gotta show my fit, okay? Do you guys like my fit? I don't know. It's pretty basic, okay? It's like about what you would expect on the Femyoz YouTube channel, but, you know, I don't know. I think it's a fucking vibe, okay? That's what I think. You know, it's like a fucking vibe, okay? I'm sorry. It's like based.
Anyways, guys, smash like and subscribe.
Amazon Prime fit, true. You know what? There's nothing wrong with wearing the classic Amazon starter pack, okay? Everyone loves a good old Amazon starter pack. Am I wrong? I'm also getting a little bit cold. I might put a hoodie on soon. Just be over here. Stop. Oh, no. Down here. Okay. W fit, hell yeah. Let's go. Pretty neat fit. Let's go. Okay. I'm actually freezing my nuts off, so I gotta put a hoodie on or something. Camera's too tall for you? No, it's because I was standing up, and it was tracking me when I was standing up, and because of how tall I am. Just due to my sheer mass, my sheer height, okay? And how tall I am when I stand, is the camera was facing so far upwards because of how high in the air my face was due to my sheer stature, that as soon as I sit down, it doesn't even know what to do. It's just because I have just such super long legs, actually. You're 5'6", that is very tiny. I am not tiny, shut up. That's not true. What's your opinion on the LGBTQ? I'm trans as fuck. Well, I mean, I'm a part of that community, so it'd be very strange if I was against it. Hey, thank you, Batal Crafter, for the additional $5, you beautiful fucking bastard. Saying W stream. I agree, and thank you very much. I don't know. I might just keep doing the stream for like a little bit. And then maybe we'll do like a more normal, just chatting type stream after the fact. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is what oh fuck. It looks okay. If I actually have the hoodie on correctly, this is what it looks like with the hoodie on. What do you guys think? You guys like it with the hoodie on or with the? Oh my god, the shirt's too long for this to work properly because the shirt is also like kind of large on me. So I'm wearing like 2 articles of clothing that are very large. Like, hopefully it looks good. All right, hopefully it looks good. W boy motor hoodie. I wouldn't even say it's a boy motor hoodie. Well, to be fair, I would wear it while boy moding potentially. Tuck shirt into skirt. Yeah, I might have to do that. We'll see. Wish me luck. I'm about to start HRT after waiting 17 months. Well, I wish you nothing but the best of luck, Squiz Squad. And I hope you enjoy your HRT. Comfy fit, hell yeah. That way it isn't visible. Yeah, you got a fair point. If I stand up again, I'm gonna have to do that. Hi, cutie. Hello, ghostly, blurry face. I hope you're doing well. W outfit, why, thank you. I wish I was 5'6", lucky. Yeah. Chat, do I keep my hair up? Reese, what are you doing? What's my cat doing? Chat, should I keep my hair up? What do you guys think? Very huggable outfit? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This fit is a classic. Femyoz, watch a video called They Removed This Great. Why was it there to begin with? I don't know what the fuck that is or why I should watch it. Why would I find that interesting, personally? I made a Sabrina Petal and Band Lab. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest. Your hair is downright adorable. At Femyoz, yes. Chat. Hair down is adorable. Chat, do I let it down? Do I let it down? Do I let my hair down? What do you guys think? Oh, my cat's trying to get out. So while you respond, I guess I'll let this little friend of the channel, friend of me, my little fucking kitty cat friend out of the room because she probably wants to eat or something. Let the hair down? Okay. Hair down would be cute. Alright, we'll do hair down then. Dude, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing with my life? Hi, Femi, sorry I'm late, no worries. We did a bunch of commentary slop content. It's awesome. Don't you guys love commentary slop? Isn't it your guys' favorite? I think it should be. But maybe that's just me personally. You have a cat? You better believe I do. Ah, that was such a cute noise. Well, thank you. This feels like the end of an algorithm maxing stream where it's like the viewers go down. Not algorithm maxing, fuck. We don't even call it that anymore because it doesn't even do that much. This is like, sorry. What I meant to say is it's more analogous to like the end of like a normal like vertical stream that we would generally do. Chat, do I brush my hair or do I leave it like this? Because like, I feel like I'm just comfy maxing. Like, so like for like me wearing a hoodie, I feel like it looks fine if I just like have my hair like a fucking mess. If I have bedhead. That was a cute noise? What noise? I don't make any cute noises. I would never make a cute noise. Leave it? Okay. Messy hair is kind of a vibe. I'll leave it then. I'll leave it. I'll like slightly move it, but yeah, we'll leave it for the most part. It's also hella cute. Why, thank you. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna watch Sabrina anymore. That's fair, that's fair. I don't blame you. I mean, you can watch whoever you want. I'm not somebody that dictates who you are or aren't allowed to watch, because I think that would be crazy. Ooh, gorgeous, hell yeah. Chat, what are your guys' thoughts on the stream that I just did? Do you guys like it when I cover drama slop? I feel like I'm very rusty at it. I feel like I'm not as good as I used to be, because I haven't covered this type of shit in ages. Like, it's actually wild. Like, I haven't talked about something like this in so long. Like, I feel like I started the stream and it felt so weird to say welcome back to another episode of Dramayoz. It was fun. I hope I was entertaining and not too repetitive. I feel like when it comes to something like this, there's like not much that you can really say for the most part. Because it's like, it should just be intuitively obvious to any normal fucking person that, yeah, like an 18-year-old and a 33-year-old, maybe they shouldn't be interacting with each other sexually. Maybe that's like a little bit fucking weird at the very least. Like maybe that's wrong, like at least in a moral sense. You know, not necessarily in a legal sense, but in a moral sense, it's absolutely wrong. Like anyone that claims the contrary is insane. And watching Destiny fucking make the worst defense I've ever seen. I think that was entertaining, but I don't know. I just hope I wasn't too repetitive. It was fun. Let's go. Let's go. I can also see the entire screen, since it wasn't a vertical stream too. Yeah. Yeah. We're talking about normal people. These people aren't normal. Yeah. I don't know. People be weird. People be weird. It's okay. It's okay. Cutios. Thank you. But yeah. Spiritual PDF. Well, that's the thing is, like, I don't think anybody was calling it like a full-on PDF file or anything like that. I think people were literally just saying, yeah, it's weird and wrong and like disgusting. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's a high schooler. Why are you having a sexual relationship with somebody half your age that's still in high school? Like, why? Why are you willingly doing this? Why are you a willing participant in this? Why? Just why? Anyways. Should I do more drama-related content where I talk about, like, I don't know, people like ChudLogic? For real, it's like Femi somehow gets even cuter with every stream she does. Oh, well, thank you. I think it might be the perfect age for AOC. Oh, age of consent. Not gonna lie. No one wants to keep humans from doing whatever they want after a certain point, but I think 19 is almost 20. You know what I mean? It's less weird than 18. Well, I don't know. No, I think that what needs to happen... Well, I don't know. Maybe there could be like a... Like some sort of like... middle age bracket where it's like a... Like you could have like, obviously, like you have like everyone under the age of 18, like, no, obviously you don't do anything sexual with them. And then like from like 18 to 21 or something, like until you're old enough to drink, whatever fucking arbitrary thing. Like maybe that's like its own category or whatever. I don't know. You could do something like that. Because I don't know. I feel like when you turn 18, you're not like, you're an adult legally, but you're not really an adult, right? Drama streams would be fun. It's good content. Yo, let's go. All right. I'm glad that it was good content because, like, I don't know. It just feels very weird. Are you going to go after Destiny next for being 100 times worse than Chud? Or is this just memes? I don't know enough about the Destiny lore to go after him. I mean, I could go after him. The reason I'm covering the Chud stuff is because, like, nobody else covered it aside from Bunk. So, like, there's, like, only one other person that's covered it. So, like, and that's, like, really recent. Like, nobody else talked about it without, like, basically a sweeping for Chud, right? Destiny met Melina at 19, married her, then leaked her nudes to a 19-year-old. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That is crazy. Holy shit. Okay, now I see why people were saying that he was projecting. If that's true, that's fucking crazy. Are you ever gonna make the Olive video? Oh, fuck, I might have to do... Shit, I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see. Depends on how much free time I have. I'd have to look into the Destiny stuff. I don't know. The annoying thing about Destiny, though, is, like, his audience will just agree with whatever he says no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter what the evidence suggests. Like, it doesn't matter what's logical, right? Anyways. Yeah, I'm not a Destiny fan anymore after that stuff came out. Shit. Hey, thank you, Squiz Squad, for the $20, you beautiful fucking bastard. Saying, still thoroughly enjoy your content. You're an inspiration to the trans community, and I appreciate you streaming and giving us a legitimate space for trans people to be accurately represented. Much love. Good to see you again. It's really good to see you again as well. Thank you so much for the kind, generous dono. You beautiful fucking bastard. Your hair is so fucking beautiful, it's fucking glorious. Thank you. Destiny has more than enough lore to ruin his career, but he lies and uses his orbiters to convince his viewers he's innocent. Yeah, I don't know. It seems to be the case that, yeah, no, I can't disagree with that. Like, I saw a debate between, it was between Sinthe and Destiny, and Sinthe obviously won. Not just because she's better at debate, but it was like a blowout topic, right? I think that the original thing that was being debated was something about how Destiny, during his conversation with Candace Owens, said that if you're poor, that would mean that you wouldn't need a loan to go to college. Which is obviously an insane claim to make, right? It's just like the dumbest possible thing you could say. But instead of being like, oh yeah, that was like a retarded thing to say that I said in the moment because I wasn't thinking straight, he decided to double down. He did the Vosh strategy of, well, you see, well, it is true that I said something really fucking retarded and brain dead. If I just, I don't know, say it really confidently and double down, then nobody will ever know that I was wrong. Yeah, Sinthe debated Destiny on that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And Sinthe blew him the fuck out. He got destroyed because it was a blowout topic and he's not better than Sinthe debate. So, like, what the fuck did he have going for him? Well, the answer is nothing. But if you look at the comments section, it's a bunch of people saying weird shit like, well, you see, this person is like what people who don't know anything about Destiny perceive him to be. Oh, so you mean, like, actually intelligent? Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Yeah, people that don't know anything about Destiny might perceive him to be that way. And then you actually hear what he has to say, and then you realize he's a fucking nutcase. He's retarded. Destiny is absolutely ridiculous. He has a one-dimensional, rigid, and nonsensical thought protocol. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. For the longest time, I was, like, very fucking, like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't, like, I don't know. I didn't really watch Destiny or, like, pay that much attention to him. But I had always, like, had the position of, like, he's not that bad. You know, he's not as bad as people are making him out to be. But Sinthe and Bunk use those same tactics when they're losing. Okay, can you find an example of a debate where they were losing, where they said that they were winning and used those same tactics supposedly? Like, what is something that either of them said that was like intuitively, like it's something you can intuit how dumb it is. Like you just like intuitively know that it's wrong. Kuihman yesterday, Kuihman got blown the fuck out. What are you talking about? Kuihman looks retarded. What are you saying? He got fucking destroyed. I mean, we watched part of the debate on stream as well. So, I don't know what you're on about. Did we watch the same debate? Like, Kuihman was getting fucking walked on a leash. What are you saying? They both made mistakes in the debate. They tried to yell over or lower volume. Oh, are you talking about, okay, yeah, when Bunk lowered Kuihman's volume. I think they meant to do that, like, temporarily. I don't think that they meant to keep it that way. At least that's what they said. That's what they said after the fact. But it's because Kuihman was fucking interrupting them, and it was really annoying. I'm not making any judgment on the complete debate, just mid-debate tactics. That's Brianna Wu behavior. I don't know. I don't know about that one. The Kuihman was spurging out. Yeah, no, Bunk literally just forgot to turn it back up, right? And it was obvious they were doing it for a bit as well, right? They were doing it for a bit. They weren't doing it because they were being bad faith. They were doing it because it was fucking funny, right? They were doing it because it was funny, and it was funny. It was very funny. It was incredibly funny. It was just annoying after the fact because Kuihman was really quiet. You know I'm right? No, I don't know that. I have no reason to believe that you were right. At first I thought it was a Giga Chad move, TBH. Yeah, you have to do it in the right context. You have to do it in the right but you can't, like, I think that the issue was that, he was muted for, not muted, but, like, turned it down for so long. Yeah, R.I.P. Brianna Wu, yeah. Brianna Wu won't debate me. Then you need mens rea to be found guilty of a statutory offense is just wrong? Look, I don't know shit about the legal system, so that was one of the things that I couldn't comment on, because I don't know shit about it. Hello, Nelson. Good to see you again. Good to see you again, yeah. R.I.P. Brianna Wu. Dude, she died. Actually. Oh god, is it lagging? Chat, what's happening? Dude, why is my stream so horrendously fucking laggy? Like, what is happening? Why is it so laggy? What? Dude. Oh god. Hi, Femi, sorry I'm late. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Brianna Wu did it to Kuihman. If you never watched that debate, dude, why would I? I'm gonna be real. I don't pay attention to Kuihman debates. I don't care what Brianna Wu did. Ah, well, you see. Oh fuck. Is this? Am I lagging? Hold on. It looks like I'm lagging a little bit. Oh well. So like, I just don't like. I'm sorry, but like, I don't care what Brianna Wu did in some other debate. Ah, well, you see. They did the same thing that Brianna Wu did one time. Yeah, that's an incredible argument. Did you know that Hitler drank water? And you also drank water? Holy shit. It's crazy. It's fine? Okay. Anyways. It was lagging. It's fine now, I think. Alright. As long as it's fine now. Holy shit, am I Hitler? Yes. Hello, Hitler. Did you know Hitler pissed? That's true. That's true. You have to hold it in indefinitely if you don't want to be like Hitler. Anyways. Fuck, I'm so thirsty. No lag at 20 seconds behind? Oh god. I'm like seeing it like lag in real time. I'm like looking at it on my end, and I'm like, every once in a while I'll just see like, oh shit, there's the fucking spinny circle of doom. Do the funny arm thing. What's the funny arm thing? Oh, look, here it is. Oh, fuck. I don't know if I caught it on camera. I don't know if it showed. Anyways. Let's see here. Dude, it's gonna be so delayed now. It's fucked up. Yeah, Hitler had a mother, and you also had a mother. Checkmate. You can't keep saying you don't care when you clearly care what commentary and Twitch poll people think, or you wouldn't get involved. I care what they think because I get involved in drama sometimes. Like, I guess if you're talking about, like, caring to the extent that it's entertaining, sure. But, like, I'm not that involved, all things considered, regardless, so I don't even know why you would use that as a point. Like, how involved am I? Like, I'm, like, kind of like a side character. Like, I don't mainly focus on commentary slop, you know? Like, if I dedicated an entire channel to just talking about commentary slop, it would probably do better, right? The fact that I just talk about whatever I want, regardless of whether or not it's commentary slop, and, like, this is the exception. Like, this stream is the exception, not the rule. I think that would go against your argument, right? To be fair, my most successful content is, like, just chatting, so, I mean, it's, like, I guess you could maybe make that argument, but even then, it's, like, I don't know. Anyways. Thirsty, oh wait, hold on, fuck, dude, I'm so used to chat moving faster. Dude, horizontal streams are so weird and wacky, and it's, like, even weirder when it's, like, there's, like, a bunch of delay, because it's, like, lagging for no reason. Dedicate a channel to being cute? I don't know how I would do that. Yeah, Femyoz searching for things they'll reply to. No, literally, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not used to this anymore. What the fuck? It's messed up. But yeah. Flat earthers when they discover their balls are round. Hammer emojis. Dude. I don't know. You guys are so quiet in chat. You guys are just listening to me yap. Have you played Celeste? I have not played Celeste. Should I play it? I'm probably never going to. Yeah, anyways. That's like every channel of hers, Nelson. That's not true. That's not true. You've been watching someone you call a lolcow for the past week? What do you mean for the past week? Are you talking about Sabrina? Because, like, I haven't been watching for her for a week. I covered her, like, how many days ago was it? And how many streams was it that were actually recent? Hold on, give me a sec. Let me go to my channel. I actually don't know. Okay, let me look. Okay, so we have this stream right now, and then we have 2 streams from 3 and 4 days ago. They're like an hour long each, okay? Talking about bad things that Sabrina did. Is that me talking about them for an entire week? Is that how you define that? I can't wait for Chud to watch this and make fun of you. Well, I'll take that over him, like, I don't know, making sexual comments towards high schoolers. Like, that's fucking weird. Nice slander? It's not slander if it's true. Like, an 18-year-old is still young enough to be in high school. ChudLogic is 33 in the screenshots, right? Like, he's in his 30s. Like, do you think that 18 and 33 is a normal age gap? That never happened, by the way. You can literally just rewind the VOD. You, like, just rewind the VOD? Or just, like, don't say anything if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about? Like, there's, like, screenshot evidence. Womp womp, no one cares. Well, me personally, I think it's bad for a 33-year-old to engage sexually with somebody that's young enough to be in high school, but maybe that's just me. We know what fake allegations Noah Samson pushed? Well, I don't care what Noah Samson has to say. I don't care. I don't particularly like Noah Samson. Yeah, Chud Glazers are actually so pathetic. Thanks for pushing fake allegations, idiot. What did I say that was false? Can you give me like a specific example of one thing that I said that wasn't true? Please enlighten me. I'd love to know. What is a word for word quote verbatim of one thing I said that was not true? I'd like to hear it. Just literally anything. Can somebody give me the rundown? I just joined. Oh God. No, I'm not watching the stream. Okay, so you don't have reason to believe that I said anything wrong. So then why would you assert that? If you acknowledge that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and you acknowledge it's the case that you can't think of a single example of something I said that was wrong, then why would you say that? You're retarded. Like, this is like the least retarded ChudLogic glazer. Like, Jesus Christ. Sure thing, trans Aiden. Damn, that's incredible. Wow. That was so rhetorical. What are you saying? Trans Aiden. Wow. Insane. Oh my God. That was the best they're able to come up with. Jesus Christ. Femi, have you heard of the satirical content creator Daniel Henschel? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Yes, I've actually watched some of his videos. Recently, they went a little too far. It might be worth looking into. Personally, I don't think they did. But enough to have a case? Huh. Fuck, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I just remember watching, like, some of his videos at, like, 3 in the morning and finding them really fucking funny. Because, like, he showed up in my recommended. And I thought, like, oh, is this gonna be, like, some lolcow figure? But no, instead I found that he was a comedic genius. Why would you simp for a literal goblin, even if he wasn't a creep? Why do you like that? I don't know. I'm just getting back up because he's losing. I don't know. Maybe he thinks that it'll magically allow him to answer the question. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Hello, just some dude. Good to see you again. Don't apologize for missing today's stream. It's okay. It's okay. Anyways. An investigation is underway after a former Maryland high school student posted a social media video claiming he was almost a school shooter in 2013, according to Bel Air police. What the fuck? Okay. Maybe I have to look into that. Maybe that's something we cover on stream. Because, like, most of the things I talk about are not niche commentary anymore. That's, like, what my channel used to talk. There was, like, I don't know if I'd say brief period of time. There was, like, at least a few month window of this channel where, like, all I would talk about was, like, the commentary community and, like, drama related to it and Twitch poll. But I don't know. I guess because I cover more broad stuff now, that might actually do better. Like, it used to be the case that the niche Twitch poll / commentary stuff did better. I don't think it does better anymore. Fun fact. But yeah. Getting investigated for something he almost did seems corrupt. Yeah, I don't know. So, like, he almost did something, but he didn't actually. Okay. Is there, like, any reason to believe that he's going to do something bad? Opinion on no fuckers. I genuinely used to hate the guy, but he seems chill. I don't have a really strong opinion on the dude. He seems like an alright guy. I don't really watch his content, but he seems fine. Didn't he, like, I know he used to do, like, gameplay commentary shit, and then he switched to face cam. Like, doesn't he just talk about Russia? Like, isn't that, like, the main thing he talks about is, like, Russia and, like, Russian politics or whatever? I could be mistaken. Not gonna lie, it's sometimes hard to tell what's his actual personality versus satire. He does it way too well. Dan has got to be careful. Love him. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, any satire that somebody does is gonna be, like, it's not gonna be their personality per se, but it's gonna be, reflective of, like, their sense of humor, right? It's gonna, in some regard, reflect their personality, even if it's, like, the opposite of how they would act just in person when the camera is off, right? Like, it's gonna reflect something about their mental state and, at the very least, what they find comedic. But that doesn't necessarily mean he's, like, not being satirical, right? I would argue that, like, all of it is satire, right? I don't trust the main drama community. They seem to have way too much power over the platform, and I just don't like it. Like, Keemstar shouldn't be able to dictate who does well on the platform. Does he, though? I don't think he does. I don't think Keemstar dictates that. I could be totally mistaken. Like, maybe, like, a long time ago when he was, like, I don't know. I don't think he does. I don't think he does. Like I don't know. I don't know. I think he used to. I think this is, like, a very, like, 2015, 2016 type of take. Hey, Femyoz, how do I, like, do a Streamlabs thing? Well, the Streamlabs link is in the pin message, so you just click on that. Anyways. As a Mexican, I relate a lot to Russian's law, thankfully. Almo and Shiabboom have been surprisingly competent. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means, and I definitely butchered both of those names, but oh well. I love Damn, he's so silly. He wants boing boing. That's true. Here's the original. I don't know. Put it, if it's worth covering on the channel, just, like, put it in the Discord server, because you're in the server, right? Just put it in the things to cover on stream channel. That's, like, there's, like, a channel for that. Don't put it in my chat, because I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember to go back and look. Anyways. I think I'm gonna go to the 2-hour I fuck with Keem. To be honest, his GF is a little young. A little? I think she's very young. I think she's way too young. It's like not only, like, a barely, like, not only is it barely an adult, but it's, like, a retarded adult. Like, it's a mentally incompetent adult. And then, like, a 40-year-old. That's really fucking weird. I don't think that should be normalized. I think Keem is a creep. I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Anna. I'm gonna have to completely disagree with you on that. Yeah, Keem is also a cuck. What channel for things to cover? I have something as well. Squid Squad, do you have me on Discord? Are you in the Discord? I don't remember. Are you in the Femtards server? Anyways. He likes watching his little GF get her ass eaten by other women? No, literally. Literally. Cuck behavior, if I've ever seen it. Cuck star? True. That's some cuck shit. Anyways. I'm basically doing a just chatting stream at this point, so I think I'm gonna end this one, and, have you ever covered wings? No. Look, the main, like, the main lolcow figures, like, lolcows that are already documented and covered are not interesting to me. So, unless I'm covering, like, some, like, niche clip that I think is, like, funny, that, like, nobody's really watched, like, maybe, like, one, like, Cyrax freakout that's, like, more recent that nobody's really talked about, maybe I'd cover something like that. But no, generally I don't like to cover Cyrax or Chris Chan or Boogie or Wings of Redemption. I don't like to cover any of those people. Like, those people bore me. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, Boogie is, like, the most boring lolcow ever. Like, you can't even milk him for lols. He's just, like, he just has, like, no self-respect, so it doesn't really work. So it's, like, he's just, like, pathetic, and I think everybody should just ignore him. That's what I think. But maybe that's just me personally. Just saw Boblax's live. On the main or the second channel? Hold on. Boblax. Fuck, he doesn't show up. God damn it. Channel. There we go. Is he alive? Okay. No, is he live on the Mayo Monkey? Oh shit, he is live. Bullying is banned. I only play Pikmin now. Hashtag tipster2. What is happening? Okay. Dude, I actually have no idea what this is gonna be. This is gonna be like the best or like the worst thing I've ever seen. I have no idea. Okay. Dude, I feel like this is a bad idea because everyone was talking about him in a negative light.
100%.
Like, wouldn't you want to wait for like people to not hate you? I don't know.
About it and like push it in people.
Like, dude, what is this chat? Did Keffels diddle you offline. Hashtag inquiring. Ed Gould. Who the fuck is that? Owns you, little bro? Dude, face the truth. Hashtag remod soul skibbity. TTD. Those Keffels DMs destroyed you. Dude, this is like... This is not... Dude, this is brutal. This is brutal. Wow, okay. I feel like it's not a good idea to stream, but...
I don't know.
Bro.
Smaggle will probably come up with something. He always comes up with like the juiciest like taglines to be like, dude, he could... Smaggle can come up with it. I task him for that job. I'll just like be Smaggle's like puppet. I'll just do whatever he says. I'll be like, yup.
Indian stocks are down after Muda? Jesus Christ. It's so over.
Why did the plushie fail? Because the demand was a lot lower than I thought, and I didn't like...
To be fair, everybody said that it was gonna fail. I don't think it was a surprise. I wouldn't have done it.
Make videos during it, and like it didn't promote it outside of the like mention of it at the end of the Twitter versus Luigi video.
Have you heard that a man named Nathan Weddle has been wrongly convicted and held as a political prisoner at the hands of a Canadian woman? What the fuck does that mean? Is this that's some like weird inside commentary joke? Dude, I need to... Dude, I can't do this. I'm not terminally online enough for this.
Like,
Real
yeah,
Augie in their chat? Wait, holy shit. Boblax, did you sign a bad deal with the devil? What the fuck happened? Holy
like,
shit.
I kinda, but I don't know, like I was really like stressed about it. Like I had it ready, like cause I started planning them in
Mayo is my favorite condiment. I don't like mayonnaise. It's kind of gross.
like March, and I had them ready
The only condiment that I ever use is like ketchup or maybe barbecue sauce.
in November.
Those are the ones that taste good. So that's why I use them.
And I was just like kind of stressed out about it, and I kind of like delayed it, and then
Dude, must be a humiliation ritual. Dude.
like there was
This is so brutal. What the fuck? Why is he doing this to himself? I don't understand.
the
Dude, Aiden and Projects, let me call in.
H3 soundbite thing, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, Bobby, I love the soundbites," and like I almost won, like I got like second place or whatever. So I just thought like, hey, like maybe this could just be something that might get funded through them, or maybe not, but at least it's out there, and I don't have to worry.
You have the taste buds of an 8-year-old Femyoz? No, I just like things that taste good. Some crazy schizo posting is what I see. Dude, it's too soon. Like, I don't know why. He was like, yeah, I think now is the time to come back. Like, this is not the... Why are people mad at Boblax? It's a long story. He basically, like, lied about having BPD and shit. I don't know. There's some other shit that, like, doesn't matter. Like, whatever. Does he have any mods left? Dude, Fuck. Let me scroll. Dude, I don't see a single blue wrench. What the fuck? How does he have less mods than me? That's like...
Worry about it anymore, so I just posted it, and I don't know, maybe that's unfair to like some of you guys who really wanted the plush and were unable
Yeah, I don't like hate Boblax or anything. I don't have anything against the dude, personally.
to get it because I didn't properly promote it, so I do apologize to you guys, but I just need to get that shit out of my head, dude. I didn't want to fucking look at that plush all the time and like think about having to promote. I had other things on my mind, man, you know? So, that's basically it.
Oh my god. Lying about mental illness is fucked, yeah. I don't know.
Boblax, have you ever...
I don't want to get too much into like the drama stuff. I'm not somebody that's like gonna like shit on Boblax or whatever. Everybody else has already done that. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's like to me this isn't like funny, it's just disappointing.
Taking a step back at your current situation, or do you act on every impulse? I'm a very impulsive person by nature, and
We know.
I've been working to get less impulsive, but yeah, I do like often try to like reflect and look back. But you know, when you're doing well and you think you're doing well, you have less incentive to look
Yeah, I feel bad too. I don't know.
back. Like, yeah, sometimes you'll like think about your life or
But like, dude, I'm sorry, but you gotta not do like this is. Why are you doing this? This is not. This isn't gonna work. Like, if you're gonna come back to streaming, you have to do it when, like, nobody remembers you exist, and then, like, build it up from scratch. Like, you can't come back to streaming after a huge controversy, after people talk about you on stream in the same community that you're relevant in, and just, like, expect it to go well. Like, I don't know why he thinks this is a good idea. He's spiraling.
Or whatever. But
like, it's so obvious that he's spiraling again based on this and like the thing that he said about Connor X8 on Twitter and just like relitigating this shit and then streaming right after. Why would you stream right after relitigating drama and making it worse for yourself? I don't like, this is the worst way to get back into streaming, right? Like, if he hadn't relitigated anything, if he hadn't said anything about the drama, he just, like, ignored all that shit, right? Then I would understand coming back to streaming at this time, right? It's been, like, however many months since he, whatever, was, like, talked about because he, faked having BPD, or, like, lied about having BPD or whatever.
like, you have less, like, once you, like, fuck up and visibly fuck up, and, like, it has consequences and stuff, those are the times when people, like, reflect. Like, naturally, you're not gonna, if everything's going good, you won't think you need to reflect as much, you know what I'm saying? So it's like...
Dude, even the donos are brutal. Like, how much money do we need to give you, your broke ass, to talk to him, little bro? There's always a price, especially with your spending habits. Jesus. This is brutal. How hot was your sister's tutor? We must know. Like, dude, like, all of, like, the dono and membership messages are fucking cursed.
Yeah. I've definitely reflected a ton over the past couple months. And yeah.
Dude. Lyric saying, do you think there's one person who's watching this who's a fan? Jesus, this is so mean. Holy shit. This is brutal. Fuck, now I feel bad.
Yep.
Dude, that's wild.
I am not talking to Aiden anymore. I'm not talking to Aiden. I'll talk with him in real life, if he goes to VidCon again, like the VidCon, meetups and stuff, Airbnbs and stuff again. But online, I'm not talking to Aiden. If Aiden has, and even in real life, I'm gonna have to fucking check his phone for microphones. I'm gonna have to, like, check, like, have a fucking full sweep check to see if there's no microphones, nothing, and then make sure he has a fucking memory wipe after so he doesn't blab about any... Well, I would never tell him anything personal of any nature ever again. I won't even tell him what my favorite color is. Fuck that guy, bro.
Dude, Okay, if you're gonna do a stream like this, which is the horrible idea, alright? If you're insistent on coming back to streaming at the worst time possible, the least you could do is just, like, ignore anything related to any of the drama you've been in. Just, like, pretend like it doesn't exist, and make, like, if you want to troll, alright? If you want to troll the commentary community, you just gotta be, like, you just gotta make it, like, as uninteresting as possible. Just talk about the gameplay, okay? Like, I guarantee you, like, everyone will fuck off. They'll just be bored, right? That'll drive them insane if they're trying to A-log, right? Like, that is unironically the best advice I can give. Make your stream as, like, bad as possible if that's what it takes. I don't fucking know. It's something. This is not gonna help your case. Like, just arguing with them in chat when public opinion is, like, very heavily against you. I don't see the point, right? I don't think it's gonna accomplish anything.
Oh, but yeah.
I don't know. This comes across as self-destructive to me. What a creep. I gotta check if, and see if he has microphones. I wouldn't say that makes them a creep. The context behind that, right, is basically, Aiden recorded a call on Discord with him. I think it was without his knowledge or whatever. I think that's what that's in reference to. I don't fucking remember. Or it was some shit like that. Or it was like, or like he knew he was recording, but he didn't consent to getting it released. I don't fucking remember. No, I don't know. I don't know if I'd say Boblex is a lol cow. There's not that much. I'm gonna be real. There doesn't seem like there's any comedic value here. Yeah, tip maxing? Da fuck? LOL! Boblax isn't a lolcow, leave the twunk alone.
Did we?
Mayo monkey is a slur for whites, not albinos. Huh.
Dead air.
Okay.
Well, my throat hurt. That's gonna be. I just talked for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, his throat hurts because he was talking a lot.
I'm allowed to stop.
Is it Diddy time yet? My bottle of baby oil is about to expire. Of course it's Diddy time. What is it not Diddy time?
Speaking for a bit. Goddamn.
Aiden had been teasing the leak for days.
I guess it's like it feels a little bit.
I'm not in favor of leaking calls or shit like that, right? I think that it was definitely wrong. Because I don't know what Aiden did specifically.
More dead air because there's no like video I'm reacting to.
Then he finally released it. Yeah, I mean, if Boblax didn't consent to being recorded, or having that released, then yeah, that's kind of fucked. I do think it's like odd that he's specifically critiquing that though, because like he did the same thing to lyrics. So like, I would argue that both instances are bad. I would say that both cases of this are just bad. You just shouldn't do that. You shouldn't record people without their knowledge or consent.
To like fill up the space, but yeah. Too much Glock. Yeah. Oh my god. Glock. That word is just so hilarious to me.
Gawk? I mean, in of itself, there has to be context behind it.
Fucking Glock.
Dude, read the dono Boblax? Dude, is he ignoring donos? Free Nathan Weddle? Dude. I read the dono. I did it. Dude, there's like a 0% chance Soul Skibbity is watching this. But like, you know what? I agree. Free Nathan Weddle. Hashtag RJW, alright? You know what? Dude, I'll read the message out loud. On Boblax's behalf. I don't know who Nathan Weddle is. I could have just like, he could be like a fucking serial killer or like a pedophile or something. And I would have just said to free him. Yeah, I mean, there's some supportive messages. Boblax is the king.
Are you still smoking weed? I actually stopped completely a week ago. There's other times that I stopped, and then I was like, oh, well, because I'm with friends or something, and then, like, I started doing it a little more myself, but yeah, I'm not doing it anymore. Because it's just, like, it gets to a point where it's, like, it's your new normal, and then you feel like shit if you don't do it, and then you feel normal if you do it, and that's just, like, shitty, man. That's, like, so shitty. So if you ever get to that place with anything, like drug-related, like alcohol, whatever, maybe even caffeine, I don't know.
Caffeine. It's true.
Weed.
If you have a caffeine addiction.
Pull yourself back, bro. And then you can
That's
come
some
back
really
to it,
good
like,
advice.
in fucking 5 months later, maybe. But I think I'm just gonna stop for good, because, like...
Stop for good? Okay. I was gonna say, don't do the tipster meme of, I have a healthy relationship with alcohol now, and then doing shot streams, but, like, instead of alcohol, it's weed. I really hope he doesn't make that same mistake. I mean, hell, he's getting more viewers than I am.
just, like, get in a bad habit of doing it a little bit, and...
I think Boblax has very poor self-control.
Well,
I think that's
I don't know,
his
it's probably
biggest
better for my
issue.
mind. Maybe I'll get back into weed and like when I'm 35
No.
or some shit. When I'm
No.
having a midlife crisis, I want to kill myself.
No. That's like the worst reason to do it. You don't want to do it on the basis of whether or not you're depressed, because then you use it as like a coping mechanism you rely on. That's like the worst thing you could possibly do. That's like a horrible idea.
Maybe then.
I don't know. No, not maybe that. No, you don't want to do it on the basis of you being depressed. That is just your coping mechanism. Dude, he's getting 182 concurrents. Damn. So his channel isn't completely dead. I guess my channel's more dead than his.
Aiden says, I've not leaked a personal thing about you. I told you in that call that I didn't want it released. And...
Oh, wait. So wait. So he knew that it was recorded, but he didn't want it released. Did he say why he didn't want it released?
You said that we could record it, and then we...
Wait. So he knew that he was being recorded. Wait. So I was wrong. Fuck. Okay. I fucking apologize. I got that wrong. Okay. Aiden did have consent to record. Okay, I'm sorry. He was well within his rights to record then.
We record it, and then at the end I can decide if I would be comfortable with you like saving the recording and releasing it or whatever. And I said, like, if you really want to look back at it, you could save it for yourself, but I don't feel comfortable based on how the conversation went for it to like be shown to anybody. That's what we said. That's what I said.
Okay.
I don't know if like you stopped recording when I said that or like what.
It's all from trolls? Yeah, fair.
But yeah. Dude, I just didn't want the call. I don't care if it's personal info or not. I said I just didn't want the call out, bro. Like, it was very clear. Like, maybe...
Wait, hold on. If the issue is that it had personal info, then they could just remove the personal info and then release the call, but without the personal info. Right? If that's the reason that you provide... This should be intuitively obvious.
I don't know.
It's all from trolls? Yeah, I guess.
Maybe I wasn't clear enough. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe I wasn't clear enough.
What's funny is it's the same fucking people for the most part that were watching him before. Like, he's getting like the same numbers that he did before he was hated in commentary. It's like the same people watching him. Oh my lord.
Okay, let's go here.
This is so dumb. I need to pee, chat.
It isn't
I'm
different
just
for lyrics. We're both pieces of shit. And I apologize for it, and it doesn't make it better.
Did lyrics even know that you were recording? Wait, no, those aren't the same situation. No, it's like very different. It's very different, right? Because lyrics didn't know you were recording. He had no idea, right? Like, he had no clue that you were recording. Never consented to being recorded or having any of that shared. And you were using it to, like, own him or whatever. To, like, make him look bad. When in that recording, he didn't do anything wrong. He was fairly reasonable. Right? Like, if it's the case that you knew that Aiden was recording, then already it's a fundamentally different situation, right? Because we're talking about a situation in which the person doesn't know they're being recorded, versus a situation in which somebody knows they're being recorded but doesn't want the recording to be released. Yeah, lyrics didn't know. So these are two different situations, right? One is clearly worse than the other, right? I think it's a bit dumb to equivocate the two, right? They're not the same, right? I don't know why Boblax would specifically, because like even as somebody that like is kind of an outsider and doesn't know as much about the drama, that's just like sort of looked at it from afar and done like a very surface level analysis of it. Like even I am aware of the fact that like, yeah, no, these aren't the same.
But I recognize that I was shitty for that. So if nobody wants to talk to me because of that, 100% fair game. And I don't want to talk to Aiden because of him leaking or whatever. And
But you said that he could record it and that the only reason that you didn't want him to leak the recording was because it had personal info, so then he would have just removed the personal info, right? Am I insane? I don't know, maybe I'm jumping to conclusions. Like, maybe he left the personal... No, because then he would be like, oh, Aiden doxed me, right? You're like, oh yeah, he leaked personal info. He would say that. Logically, right?
I guess it's hypocritical, but... You know, I'm not gonna blame anyone for doing...
Boblax seems innocent. He's not... He's... I don't know. Well, I don't think he's... Look, I'm not gonna say he's like a bad person or whatever. I just think that he's... I don't know. He's not handling this correctly. He just needs to I don't know. Either log off or just like... I don't know, not engage in this shit. What was the recording? Live Femyoz React? Wait, what? I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'm sorry. I need to take a big fat piss.
Doing the same thing I'm doing to Aiden, you know, to me. Because, yeah, you know, I did do that. Larix isn't a piece of shit. I don't think I don't have an issue with Larix. But I haven't, I mean, if I watched his coverage on me, maybe there's probably issues I would have with him. Like, let's be real. He's made, like, I'm pretty sure he's made, like, quite a few videos and streams on me, so, like, obviously there'd be stuff if I looked and at that stuff to disagree with him on, but yeah, I mean, I fucked up. I'm the bad guy in that scenario 100%, so like, yeah. Oh, you're in shock? Instead of coming up with a... Why would I come up with a fucking lie, bro? I'm not a pussy. I don't give a shit. Why would I come up with a lie, bro? You're just gonna, like, lie? I feel like that's a pussy move, man. And everyone knows I'm fucking, non-binary or whatever. Like, why would I fucking hide it? That'd be retarded. What? Did you lie about having BPD? I was like 90% sure, and as I said in my apology, like I wanted to look for a reason why I was like feeling the way I was feeling, and I rushed to BPD.
Yeah, but oh my god. At first I was, okay. So, I was listening, okay? And at first I was like, oh shit, he's like made some progress, he's taking accountability here. Like he acknowledges that, like, yeah, what he did with lyrics was wrong. You know? Like that was like a bad thing to do. You know? But then he tries justifying the BPD thing. Just admit that you lied. You said that you were diagnosed with the BPD. That was like an obvious lie. You were never diagnosed with it. Like that's just a contradiction of reality. There's no ambiguity there. Like like it just doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't, like I don't get it.
And I told Nick 99%, but
I
I told a couple
don't
other
get
people
it.
that I did have it because I just figured that, like, if I didn't have it, they wouldn't, like, hate me for... they would, like, understand, you know? They would, so yeah. But... I might still have it. I haven't, like, checked or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that I don't. Like,
Okay.
oh, dude, now it's gonna be like, if I do have it, you were lying. You were 99% sure you didn't have it, and now you do have it!
What? No. Like, there's no evidence to suggest that you do. Right? You just said that you were diagnosed with it. Right? That was the issue people had. Right? You weren't saying that you thought you had BPD. You were saying you had BPD, and that you were diagnosed. Those are two different claims. I don't know why you're doubling down on this. This is stupid. This is dumb. I don't, like, why are you addressing all of this publicly as well, right now? Like, when you know you're gonna get a bunch of shit for it. Like, why? What is his strategy here? I don't understand.
I probably don't fucking have it. I think it was other stuff. I honestly think it was other stuff that was going on. So, yeah. Where are the bombs at, bro? Am I, like, blind? Are you donuts?
It's just, like, annoying. Like, I wanted the change for the better, but it's like after a certain point, it's like, is he doing this to himself? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just like I'm getting more and more annoyed when I see this shit, right? Because, like, intuitively, like, like, I just sort of feel bad for Blacks because everybody is, like, shitting on him, but it's like, the more I see the way that he reacts to shit, and, like, the things that he says, and, like, him doubling and tripling down, it's like, dude, fuck, I don't know how bad I can feel. Like, after a certain point, it's like, you're in part doing it to yourself. Now, I'm not saying that, like, he deserves to, like, get as much shit as he does, necessarily. Like, he does get a lot of shit. Like, maybe it's a little bit over the top, right? Like, for instance, like, the whole, like, oh, he wore a skirt. Like, yeah, who fucking cares? Like, that was, like, the biggest nothing drama I've ever encountered, ever. Just straight up.
Dude, the chat's unironically going really fast. Free Nathan Weddle, hashtag RJW. Thank you for the money. Yeah, the chat's going fast, so I miss it a bit.
Yeah, what are the chat messages saying?
I also want to play the game a bit.
Dude, somebody's saying AGP.
So.
Oh shit, everyone's calling him Mega GP. What the fuck?
I don't know
That's
what
crazy.
any of that meant, by the way. Like, honestly, I don't know what.
Okay, I don't know either.
That
Fuck.
But
no idea.
Apparently I'm a king for it. Thank you, Toastify. Do you think Aiden mogs you? Dude. When we meet IRL again? Aiden, I just don't, like...
Yeah, they're all saying AGP. What is happening? What is happening? Should I skip to the part that's live? Should I skip ahead a little bit?
I don't hate you. It's just like... I know if I tell you anything of any nature, it's going to spread to everybody, and it's just how you are, and I don't hold it against you, but I just don't want to talk to you online. We'll chill at VidCon, bro. If you want to be chill, whatever, it's all cool, but like, I just...
Alright, this is repetitive.
Like, at that point, just leak the full photo. If you're gonna make it uglier, like, on purpose, horrible... Once you found out about the, like, image of me, you literally, like, sketched it in, like, a horrible way. Like, at that point, just leak the full photo. If you're gonna make it uglier, like, on purpose with, like, yellow hair and shit, just leak the whole... That's basically worse than leaking the whole thing. Like...
No, it's not. I don't think that's... Because at that point, you're not leaking anything. You're just like, oh... Like, you could draw that without leaking the photo. Like, you could just, like... Or, like, even seeing the photo. Like, you could just not see the photo and be like, I wonder what Boblax would look like in a dress, and then, like, drawing, like, a really, like, ugly, cursed version of it. of what you imagine to be the case. Like, that's not that like, it wasn't like a, it's not like a super difficult thing to draw.
Why would I? Yeah, you know.
He's just rambling. Does he say anything interesting? Dude, I want him to get better. I don't want him to be like this. I don't want him to be like,
Do I have permission? Ooh. No, you don't have permission, you fucking retard. Dude, like, are you stupid? Bro. Why did Turkey Tom get cucked by, did he get cucked by his girlfriend? I don't think that
yes, he did. He got cucked by Larix. This is just like common knowledge.
happened.
Dude, why did you have to give like the most boring take on that as well? You should have been like, yeah, dude. Yeah, he got cucked by Larix. That's what he gets for cheating on her 5 times. You know?
Or are you talking about, like, that Tom's girlfriend dated Lorex after they were broken? I don't know, maybe they cheated, I don't know, I honestly don't know. I think it's, wasn't it, like, Tom's, girlfriend and Tom...
No, it was like while they were dating. I heard him threaten to leak DMs with Augie if more came out. I don't know if for sure if he was serious or joking. Bruh.
Tom broke up, and then Tom's girlfriend went to Lorex. Or maybe they broke up because of Lorex. I don't know. I don't really remember.
Bro.
I don't know.
Hey, thank you so much, Squiz Squad, for the additional $10, you beautiful fucking bastard. Saying thank you so much for your streams, and I am glad to catch one of your streams as of late. Your content is very thought-provoking and interesting. Give it up for Femyoz. Take care and much love. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to be ending this stream soon. And then I'm going to... yeah, and then I'm going to just, like, do, like, a regular just chatting stream. Because I don't think that there's anything else to really cover. I don't know, unless Boblax is saying anything interesting. I would think that it's something interesting if it has over 200 people watching it, but this is like... This is just so boring. He's not saying anything that's, like, unexpected. Like, I'm not surprised or anything. Like, maybe if I skip ahead? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Like, what is this?
All the time. Everybody knows that. What? I hear people talk about it all this fucking time.
Okay.
I don't know. Isn't that, like, publicly known? Or isn't there, like... Wait, isn't there, like, a DM that's, like, public of, like, Tom being like, oh, treat her good, bro,
Dude, what
or
the
whatever?
fuck? Did I get mentioned? Will you be streaming with Femyoz? I'm gonna be real. I don't want Boblax to stream right now. That's like a... It's a bad idea. Did I get mentioned? Am I being talked about? Will you be streaming with Femyoz? Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Boblax is definitely a bottom? What in the fuck?
Isn't that, like, a public thing? What? You guys are gaslighting the fuck out of me, I feel. No, that's a public thing.
Isn't Aiden dodging forest fires? How is he still in chat? I don't know. What happened? Like, he's so active right now. Like, what happened to the debate with Bunk? It's like he disappeared when there was, like, a debate that was scheduled. But now he's, like, very active. It's
100%.
weird.
You guys are gaslighting the fuck out of me. Come on.
Dude, I love gaslighting. Slay Queen. Okay. Check out some of the content I sent on disc for you. Peace and much love. Hell yeah. Are you being dragged into the Boblax situation? Dude, I don't know. I'm like a fucking commentary meme or some shit. I don't fucking know.
The Cabals and Champs. You guys are so... Jesus.
You guys are so Jesus, dude.
Wow. What the fuck? Everybody says
So
this
boring.
everywhere. It's public.
What?
That DM is public. Everybody...
Dude, I don't care about this.
Most people's girlfriends go between multiple YouTubers. I'm sorry. Wow. YouTubers within the same fucking community. Like, what? Like, like, isn't this all like, what? Why is this like a big deal? Holy shit.
Dude, he's just yapping.
Neurotypicals. I don't fucking...
Okay.
Well.
Does he say anything? I mean, his concurrence are increasing, so like... Is he just like ignoring the messages?
I don't want to fucking
To be honest, I agree. Mayo Monkey's a bottom. Jesus Christ.
Problems, come on. But you ignore. Oh.
Why do people keep photoshopping them with Keffels? Do they steal money or something? I don't fucking know. I have no idea.
Okay, that was funny. That was kind of funny. Fuck, dude. Oh my god. Holy shit. What is there to even tear down? I mean, like, not in terms of like, they're not worth anything, but in terms of like, what do I have? Like, what do I even have? Like, what can I even say?
Okay.
All those years of fucking Nick like teasing a leak and then like doing it later, right? Dude, it's all that. You guys are geared up, ready to go. Dude, no, not this time. Leaks never.
Dude, I don't care about this. Okay.
But whatever. And I've never liked him, so
we're gonna skip ahead. Dude, everyone's just saying AGP.
Well, not never. I mean, I've liked him for sure in the past, but just like not ever like personally like.
Okay, we'll just skip to the whatever's live. What the fuck is happening right now? Hold on.
Cute? Hell yeah, dude. But I doubt he said
hold on.
that.
Add tipster. Hold on, wait. Call tipster.
Now I'm too pussy to wear it in public. I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable.
At Mayo
in that
Monkey
way,
Bo
you know?
Blacks.
Like, I'm not uncomfy by it, but I know a lot of people are, obviously, by, like, the reaction to you guys in chat and stuff. And, like, you know, that's, like, an opinion, and I
Call
respect it,
tipster
and I don't want to, like, weird people out, so I'm not gonna, like, be
Flamenco.
that way in public. Like, if I'm looking like a man, right, I'm not gonna, like, wear
How can
it
an
in public.
NBB
But
AGP?
maybe
I don't
I should just say
fucking know.
fuck it. I mean, you know, a certain group, people would say just, like, fuck it, do what you want. And maybe, like, eventually, but I just don't, like, on a day-to-day basis, like, maybe if it, like, I was, yeah, like, on a day-to-day basis, like, I don't know, I just, you know, you don't want to make other people feel uncomfortable, you know, in like, a major way. It's just rude, you know?
Wait, Keffels blocked tipster? Is that real?
So...
Dude, I want him to respond to what I said. I want him to call
I'm
tipster
not
and
admitting it's
flamenco.
wrong. I'm admitting some people are uncomfortable by it. That doesn't mean it's wrong. Some people would be uncomfortable by seeing a woman without a dress in like the 30s or some shit, you know?
Dude, is that
I'm just gonna respect where general society is at
Dude, what
in
is
terms
happening?
of that. But online, like, I mean, it already, like, everything already got, like, leaked and talked about, either, like, partly, and then, like, I did it fully, or what have you.
This is evil
Or
WTF?
whatever, so it's like...
Dude, I don't know
I'm
what's happening. I'm like so
but,
confused.
yeah. No, you can't, Aiden. I've already...
I did not expect to see March Baby here. I like come back to commentary slop for a day.
Why do you keep asking? You're gonna end up leaking it anyway. But don't. I hope I'm wrong.
Dude.
I hope you're better than this, Aiden.
He's getting one guide about Aiden. Dude, Aiden learned from his own chat.
God, dude.
Because he's constantly getting one guide. Dude, getting one guide by the person who constantly gets one guide is crazy.
Obviously it would be a mess for me. Like, okay, so like, I guess you guys really get off to like, making an even bigger mess or whatever. Maybe I deserve it. Like, I don't know. But, like, come on, bro. Really? Pretty shitty. But, don't.
Boblax uses any and all pronouns for anyone that's wondering.
It was bad enough, dude. The drawing was, like, already a whole thing. So, please.
I haven't seen that many trolls in chat in a while. Yeah, his chat is like only trolls, I think. It's like everyone just wants him to add Aiden projects.
Anyways, do any of you guys like Pikmin? Are you guys fans of this gameplay? Or is it just autistic? The drawing
I
was
want the lyrics bully stream.
I don't have yellow hair. bro.
Dude, he never truly did the lyrics bully stream.
Accurate. But it's like annoying as fuck, like that the info was out, you know what I'm
Aiden
saying?
is edging to the leak is crazy.
Why do you guys always have to interpret well, you're probably doing it on purpose to get a rile out of me, but everyone's interpreting everything in the wrong ways. But whatever.
Dude, I don't think he's gonna read any of my chat messages.
I had a vision of a world without Aiden.
Dude.
Honestly, Aiden, you think you cause a lot of chaos, and you do, but Smaggle is way better than you in that regard, like, unironically. Like, Smaggle has you outclassed.
Dude. I've been waiting for this moment forever.
Colton.
Finally,
like,
I hated him. Who, Boblax?
Didn't he get on, like, yeah, he got on John Zerka's podcast and pretended to be tipster. Dude, that was classic. Aiden, you don't have as many wins under your belt for that. Now
Oh, ChudLogic. Yeah. I talked about him in the earlier in the VOD. Yeah. We already did the ChudLogic segment. That was like the most important that I cared about the most. That was like the high energy
control
segment.
Power of Golton or Smaggle. I'm sorry, man. It's just the fucking fact, dude.
So AGP is probably just being said in chat to own Boblax. Well, yeah, obviously. I don't know. I just want to see what goes down. I just want to see whatever fucking dumpster fire happens. Like, I'm not rooting for anybody. Like, I don't care about any of this.
Congrats. I'm sure you.
I just want to see a dumpster fire.
You will make did or I was trying to make a joke about you not fucking making money on that commentary video, but I fucked it.
That was a really good joke. Dude.
Congrats, bro. Happy for you.
I don't think he's gonna read. Dude, maybe I just need to say some really out-of-pocket shit, and then maybe he'll pay attention to me.
Disaster. Dude, any fucking.
Well, yeah, obviously, like, nobody. I don't think any of the people saying anything in his chat are, like, taking an ideological stance on whether or not AGP is, like, a reasonable standard. Like, I don't think that's, like, a real argument. It's like, well, you see. It actually doesn't matter that there's no control group. Like, I don't think that that's, like...
Play the boo boss level.
You've already missed your chance to come back, bro. You will never get back.
What Reaper O'Reilly had to say. Unfortunately, I do
Stop censoring Aiden. Did Aiden get banned? Oh, never mind.
Shallow-ass humor like that. I was just like, what do you think about black people? I'm like, lol. Like, what?
It could have been a fantastic stream, but no, it's a disaster stream, dude. It gets way more views than me, though. AGP is real and awesome. I would recommend it. It's crazy. Oh my lord. Okay.
I could have posted Twitter versus normally, and I fumbled the bag. I lost it all. Fries in the bag.
Wait, no, that's like true though. You should have done that. That's like what I and like every other content creator told you to do, and you just didn't do it. I don't know why. Like, literally everyone said just do Twitter versus. Ignore the drama. Just upload Twitter versus slop. Okay, just do what you always do.
All right.
Okay, and then everyone will forget about it, especially because you have like a normie audience, right? Like, I feel like like out of all the people, like he should be like the most immune to cancellation or whatever. Not cancellation, but you know what I mean, like being disliked in commentary because like obviously like his content has like a more I don't know if I'd say mainstream appeal, but like I don't know, it's like more like I guess like normies that sort of watch his Twitter versus videos. Like it's not like people that are like super entrenched in commentary lore, right? So they're just not gonna care, right? Like I don't think it matters if you're liked in commentary, if you're in Boblax's position, but like he's just killing his channel for no reason. Like this is such an easy thing to avoid. I don't get it.
I mean, I don't even know why I asked that. Like, you guys are gonna keep doing it now even more. But I'm just, I can't respond to anything. Dude, there's nothing to fucking respond to. It's all fucking add Aiden, and I'm not adding Aiden, so it's like... There's no chat for a bit, I suppose.
Add Aiden. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting owned.
I just have to. I have to blend in. Okay. Everyone's
Can you answer
gonna
my
think I'm one
question?
of
I don't
them.
know what your question was, man. Guys, I feel like I miss it. Just like, wait, what?
Maybe he's not willing to compromise his art for market incentives, huh? Does that upset you? Yes, that's true.
Instead, just ask it.
Ignoring shit and uploading constantly seems to work. Yeah, like streaming is such a bad idea. Because like there's no way that any viewer is gonna be able to like ignore like the flood of chat messages talking about like all like the different controversies and like trolling them and
You
shit.
want to ask it again? Just like say it.
Like do what makes you successful. Like if you're gonna do this as a career, because like that's the thing is Boblax does this as a career. Like this is his job. Like this is his full-time job. So like I would get it if he just like did it for fun or whatever, and he has like a real job or whatever, and like whatever he made Twitterverses for fun and he just doesn't enjoy it. But like if this is your job, like you got to do something, right? You can't just do this forever.
Thank you, Lumpy Willie. See, somebody supports me. Somebody thinks I'm valid. Finally, I feel seen.
Add Matt Pitt.
How much to buy the Mayo Monkey plug? Dude, I love the little Mayo Monkey on it, man. I love the little Mayo Monkey on it. It came out so
Didn't
cool.
he try to continue? No, he like barely uploaded.
Like it's fucking seen some shit, dude. I love having that.
It's seen some shit? That sounds really cursed. Dude. I don't know, like what, how many, oh wait, I don't want to look on my, sorry, I shouldn't look on my
Biggest
phone for
regret?
that.
Well, obviously, like, what
Oh,
I did
actually, I
to
wanna hear
Lorex and
this.
what I did to Nick. 100%.
Okay. I'm glad you acknowledged that was wrong. But like, have you done anything to change? Like, that's like the question. Like, I feel like this is such a bad idea, doing this stream. Like, you're not showing that you've changed or done anything to better yourself. That's like the issue that I think a lot of people have.
What do you
Like,
think
I
about
want-
Adolf Hitler? Oh, dude, he honestly, he's overhated. I think he's actually kind of bad. I heard he's autistic, which makes me like him even more.
It's true. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, it's just fucking retarded. But yeah, like, I don't know. I just, like, I want to see him do better, but it's like kind of difficult when like he's just like fucking, hold on, Boblax. Let me see. How many fucking Twitterverses videos has he made recently? Oh wait, wrong button. Filters, channel, Twitterverses. Okay. Okay. Twitterverses Fine Luigi Mangione. Okay, fair. Sugar Conroy Twitter drama retrospective. Why would anyone want to watch a retrospective of Twitter drama? What? A month ago. So 3 weeks and then a month ago. Like, what is this thumbnail? He thinks he's an airbender. This is just like a random shit post with like I can't make out what's happening in the thumbnail. I don't know what this is. Twitter versus Hawk Tua's crypto coin scam. Haley Welch. Okay, that's a video. That's a video. I feel like it's not gonna get monetized with the retarded word on the thumbnail, but each their own, I guess. Twitter versus Arcane Victor. This has nothing, but this isn't drama though. Twitter versus Jacksepticeye. Oh yeah, because he like got diagnosed with. How is it versus? I don't know. Okay, that's a video. Okay, you gotta upload these more consistently. Twitter versus Chris Chan's new child. Twitter versus Lunch Late. I feel like he's just using the format for the sake of using the format. Like, it makes more sense in, like, these videos. Like, Twitter versus, like, the person, right? Like, Twitter versus Chris Chan's new child. That's, like, I don't know. That seems clunky. Twitter versus Jacksepticeye. What was the drama? Was anybody, like, arguing against him? I don't know. Like, this feels cluttered, right? This feels more cluttered. Like, this thumbnail and, like, this thumbnail and this... Like, don't these feel way less cluttered? Like these older ones? Like they don't feel cluttered, right? It's just like, okay, Twitter versus this person, and then like a number if there's like more than one video about it. Twitter versus Wendigoon. Twitter versus Keffels. Yeah, like there was like a clear like format or whatever. But it's like best of Bo Blacks, Twitter versus Nintendo. Like if you look at the actual subject matter, right? Like all of this is like commentary and Twitch poll people, like people that actually are talked about in commentary, right? Like if you go on like the average commentary slap channel, like this is what people were talking about at the time, right? I don't think I've ever seen like even this doesn't really, like this, there's a reason this is an outlier for having less views, right? Funniest deleted tweets, like this only got 22K, right? All these other videos have more. Because it didn't really follow the format, right? So, like, you'd think you'd see this and be like, oh fuck, maybe this isn't the way to go, right? Like this isn't something that commentary people would talk about, right? The retrospectives are fucking dumb as well, I think, because it's just like, oh, you're just talking about old drama. Like people don't watch you for old drama. Like none of your content is evergreen. People are watching it to stay up to date. I don't think he understands what niche he fulfills even. Twitter versus Jacksepticeye. I mean, okay. Like these are kind of weak, but like, okay. Lunchly, okay. And maybe the Hawk Tua thing. The rest of these I don't know. But the fact that he's like not uploading frequently also doesn't help. I don't know. I don't know. I hope he gets better. I hope he stops doing this like weird fucking retarded shit where he has to like stream and get nothing out of it. Like, whatever. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm low energy now. This shit's fucking depressing. This shit is so depressing. Slop is the meta right now? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Didn't Bobby come out as non-binary? Yeah. I don't really care about that. I don't care about Bo Black's gender or anything. I think that there's like some stuff where it's like, this is retarded, who cares? Like I know that there were people that were like whatever, ChudLogic basically leaked the fact that there was like a picture of Bo Blacks wearing a skirt or whatever. It's like, yeah, who fucking cares? Like why would you leak that? I think that's like a really shitty thing to leak. So I'm not like pro commentary by any means. Like I think that these people like a lot of these people kind of suck. So, yeah. How do you care their pronouns? They use any and all. At least that's what they told me. I don't know. Look, I don't hate Bo Blacks, but this is stupid. What is he doing? I don't know. I don't think he's gonna get anything out of this. This is just like, just tomatoes in chat. People saying he's not funny. Free BL, like nobody is like actually watching him. Put the dress in the bag. This is a train wreck. Like, this is like, put the AGP in the bag. Sell Bobby plush 3.0 and add a blue dress to it. Okay, that's a little bit funny, but I think it was kind of fucked that got leaked. I think that's like, I don't know. But there was no reason to leak that. He's spiraling. It'll go away when the algorithm changes again. Yeah, he is. Yeah, no, I just like I don't want to see this. This just like comes across as like really sad. Bye now for real? Alright, goodbye. I'm gonna do a different stream. Not a different stream. I'm gonna do like I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna do a just chatting stream is what I meant to say. Dude. I'm like... dude, I don't even know. Bobby changed his Reddit profile to he/her. I don't know how serious he's being. I have no idea. I honestly couldn't tell you. I think that's legit and not a troll. I would assume so. I don't think he's trolling about that. I'd be surprised if he was. Anyways, I'm gonna close all this other shit. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. I didn't expect to do Boblack's content. It was very underwhelming. I thought that because a lot of people were watching it that something was gonna happen, but no. I got cucked. We all got cucked. It's okay. What really matters is that ChudLogic is an actual freak. I'm going to be doing another live stream within the next few minutes. It's going to be the regular just chatting type of stream. It's going to be a little bit shorter, but I wanted to do some drama slop because, you know, it's been a while, okay? It's been a while. And, yeah. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Goodbye.